30, 30. Down low, solid, 30, all up, sal, 1,030. Black bull calf here, a black bull calf, 1,000, 950 frame, 900, 900 frame, 850 frame, 800 quid frame, 8 frame, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7 bid, 7, the good tick poly bull calf, 710, 720, 730, 740, 750, 760, 770, 780, 780, 790, 790, 790, 800 bid at 810, 820, 830, 40, 840, 850, 860, 70, 880, 90, 899, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, great tick poly bull calf at 900, 900, and he sells 910, 920, 920, 920, 930, 930, 940, 940, 950, 950, 960, 960, 960, 960, in the ring 70, 970, 80, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, in the ring solid 980, Alex, sell, 980. Polly Heifer, off a cemental cow here, off a cemental cow, 9, 850 for 8 for, 8 for, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7, 10, 20, 7, 30, 40, 7, 40, 50, 7, 50, 7, 50, 7, 50, 7, 50, 7, 50, Angus Hereford, 7, 50, 7, 50, 7, 50, 60, 7, 70, 80, 7, 80, 7, 80, 90, 7, 90, 7, 90, 7, 90, 7, 90, 7, 90, for the Polly Heifer going out, 7, 90, 7, 90, 7, 90, she's there for sale on the market, 790, 790, 790, 790, 790, 790. Polly Heifer out, 790, 790. All out, sell, 790. There's a good Charlie Bull calf. Freshly tested and all here, 12, 11, 1,000 quid, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 20, 1,030, 40, 1,050, 1,060, 70, 1,080, 90, 1,090, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, Charlie Bull calf at 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 11, 10, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 60, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, on the market sell, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, Alex, sell, 1180 line. 3 white-tailed heifers, no bulls. One of them on a heifer card by mistake there. One of them on a heifer card by mistake. 3 bulls. 3 bulls. 3 bulls. One of them on a heifer card by mistake. 12, 11, 1,010, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1,060, 70, 80, 90, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 11, 60, 70, 11, 80, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90. White bulls, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 1,200, and I saw on the market 1210. 1210 is 1220, 1220, 1220, 1230, 1230, 1240, 1240, 1250, 1240, 1250, 1260, 1260 is out the back at 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, Alex, sell, 12 and 60. 4 black white bulls here again, same price, 12, 11, 1,010, 20, 1,030, 40, 1,050, 60, 70, 80, 90, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, white bulls, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 11, 10, 11, 20, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 60, 11, 70, 11, 80, 11, 90, 1,200, and I sell, 1,200, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, up top, sell at 12, 50, 60, 12, 60, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 13, 13, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, Alex, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 14, 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, all up, sell 14, 10. 3 white bulls again, 3 white bulls here again, give me 1,000, 950 from 900, 900 from, 900 from, 850 from, 800 from, 800, 810, 810, 810, 820, 830, 840, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 860, 870, 880, 890, 890, 890, 900, 900, 900, 910, 920, 920, 930, 930, 940, 940, 950, 950, 950, white bulls got out to 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, 960, 960, 970, 970, 970, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, on the market side, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 90, 990, 990, 990, all up, sell, 1,000 bid, 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 all out, sell, 1,000 quid. Now White Bull Sucky, for White Bull Sucky. He's a bit of a lump on his back, on his hind quarter there, a little bit swelling on his hind quarter. Twist him there to see him. A bit of a lump there on his hind quarter. Give me E6. 550 frame, 500 frame, here 500 frame, here 500 frame, 450 frame, 400 quid frame, here 4 frame, here 4 frame, here 4 frame, here 4 frame. Just a slight sore on his back there, on his hind quarter. 4 frame, 350 frame, 300 quid frame, here 3 frame, here 3 frame. Bessie by then, here 3 frame, here 3 frame, 3 bed, 3 bed, 3 bed, 3, 3 bed, 3 bed, 3 bed, 3, 3 bed, 3, 10, 20, 3, 30, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 40, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, on the American sells a 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, all out, sell, 60, 360, 360, 360, 360, 360's in the ring at 360, 70, 370, 370, 370, 370, 370, 370, 370, all up, sell, 370. And a big white in Africa, a big white in Africa, give me 11,000 quid for 10,950, 960, 970, 980, 990,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 20,000, 30, 40,000, 40,000, 50, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, cracker of a white in Africa, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,060, 1,060, 1,060, 70, 1,070, 80, on the market, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, sell now, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, on the floor, sell 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, all up, sell, 11, 10. Two nice black white heifers, 1,000 quid, 8,000 from 9 from 8, 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, 98, 99, 900, 910, 910, 929, 39, 49, 49, 50, 959, 59, 59, 59, 59, 59, 59, 50. On the market, sir, 959, 59, 59, 59, 59, 50. On the ground, 69, 69, 69, 79, 79, 79, 79, 89, 89, 89, 90, 999, 99, 99, 99, 90. Sell out, 9,000, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 1,010, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 30, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030. All out, sell, 1,030. And a little white at Africa, 5, 450 for 400 for 350, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4, 4 bid, 10, 410, 410, 420, 420, 420, 420, 420, 420, 430, 430, 430, 440, 440, 440, 440, 450, 450, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, sell on the market, 70, 470, 470, 470, 480, 480, 480, 480, 480, 480, 480, 480, 490, 490, 490, 500, 500, 500, 500, 510, 510, 520, 520, 520, 520, 520, 520, 530, 530, 540, 540, 540, 540, 550, 550, 550, 550, 550, all out, sell, 550. Thank you, Sean. Righty, young Polly Heifer Soak here, young Polly Heifer Soak, 5, 480, 450 for, 400 quid for, here 4 for, here 4 for, 380 for, 350 for, Polly Heifer Soak, here 350 for, 300 quid for, 3 bid, 3 bid, 3 bid, 3 bid, 3, 310, 20, 330, 40, 340, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 390, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, on the market, all 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 420, 420, 420, 420, 420, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, all at 40, 440, 450, 450, 450, 460, 460, 460, 470, 470, 470, 470, 470, 470, 470, 470, all up, sell, 470. Here's a big white bull calf, here a big white bull calf. 1350, 13, 1250, 1150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, pocket fed calf, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1210, 1220, 1230, 1230, 1240, 1240, 1240, 1250, 1250, 1260, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 80, 1280, 90, 13 is here as well, 1310, 1310, 1310, 1310, 1310, on the market, sell 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, all out, sell, 1400. Angus bull calves here, Angus bull calves, 11,950 from 900 quid from 850 bid at 850, 860, 870, 880, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900. Two good tick poly bull calves at 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 910, 20, 30. 40, 50, 950, 950 in the ring at 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, and we saw 60, 70, 970, 970, 970, 80, 980, 90, 990, 999,000, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, sell away, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 1,010, 1,010, 1,010, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 30, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 40, 1,040, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,060, 1,060, 1,060, all up, sell, 260. Good black bull cows again, better one, same price, 1,060, 8,000 from 9,000, 10, 20,000, 30, 40,000, 50, 60, 1,070, 80,000, 90, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, three crackers of polybulls, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, all bucket fed cows, 11, 10, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, on the market, 30, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 60, 11, 60, 11, 60, 70, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 90, 11, 90, 1,200, 1,200, 1,210, 1,210, 1,210, 1,210, 1,210, Polybulls gone out, 1,210, all out, sell, 1,210. Frisian bulls, 1,000 quid, 8,000 from, 9 from, big straight calves, 9, 850, 860, 878, 80, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, straight Frisian bull calves at 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, they're there for sale, 10 bid, 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 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, cracking Frisian bulls at 950, sell out now at 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, all out, sell, 60, 960, 960, 960, 70, 970, 970, 970, 970, finish and sell, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, sell, all out, sell, 980. A limousine heifer suck on a fresh test. Here, limousine heifer suck on a fresh test. 5, 480, 450 for, 450 for, 400 quid for, 400 for, 350 bid at 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 360, 70, 380, 90, 394 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4. Limousine heifer suck at 400, 400, 400, 410, 410, 420, 420, 420, 420, 430, 430, 440, 440, 440, 450, 450, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, and I sell 70, 470, 480, 480, 480, 490, 490, 500, 500, 510, 510, 20, 520, 520, 530, 530, 40, 540, 540, 540, 540, 540, 540, 50, 550, 550, 550, all out, sell, 550. Come red limousine heifer soak on a fresh test, same price, 550, a red one, 500, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 450, 450, a red frail limousine heifer, 460, 470, 480, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 4 stairs and all at 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 500, and I sell 510, 510, 510, 510, on the market sell now at 510, 510, 510, 510, 510, 510, 20, 30, 530, 530, 530, 40, 545, 45, 50, 550, 550, 550, 550, 560, 560, 560, 560, 560, 560, 560, 560, 560, 560, 560, 560, all out, sell, 70, 570, 570, 570, 570, 570, 80, 580, 580, 580, 580, 580, finish this time 580. And an Angus bull calf on a fresh test again, 7, 650 frame, 6, 6 frame, 550 frame, 500 quid frame, 450 bid at 450, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, 490, all right, good tick poly bull calf at 490, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, he's there for sale on the market, 510, 510, 520, 530, 540, 540, 540, 550, 560, 570, 570, 580, 580, 580, 580, 580, 580, 90, 590, 590, 590, 590, 590, 500, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, sell out now, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, all up, sell, 100. And what's this? An underage poly heifer. 5, 480, 450 for, 400 quid for, 5-star heifer, 400, 400 for, 350 for, 300 bid at 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 350, 60, 363, 63, 63, 60, poly heifer calf at 363, 63, 60, 70, 80, 90, 390, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400. We're on the market, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 20, 420, 420, 420, 420, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430, 430. All out, sell, 430. The polybull calf, here the polybull calf. Bucket fed here, bucket fed. Give me 1,000, 950 frame, 900, 900 frame, 850 frame, 800 quid, 8, 10, 20, 8, 30, 40, 8, 50, 60, 8, 70, 80, 9, 10, 9, 20, 9, 30, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40. Big strong polybull at 9, 40, 50, 9, 50, 9, 50, 9, 50, 9, 50, 9, 50, 9, 50, 9, 50, 9, 50, 9, 50, 9, 50. He's there for sale on the market, 60 bed, 60 bed, 70 bed, 70 bed, 70 bed, 80 bed, 80 bed, 80 bed, 989, 99, 99, 99, 90, 1,000, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, sell away, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, all out, sell, 1,000, 20, 20, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, all up, sell, 10, 20. Right, two Frisian bulls. 850, 40, 20 frame 8. 750 from, 7 from. 7 from, 7 from. 650 from. 600 made it 600. 600, 600, 600, 610, 20, 630, 40, 650, 60, 670, 80, 690, 697 bid. 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7. 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7. 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7. 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 on the market 10. 710, 710, 720, 720, 720, 720, 720, 720, 720, 720, 720. In the ring, sell out to 730, 730, 730. 740, 740, 740, 740, 740, 740, 740, 740, 50, 750, 760, 760, 760, 760, 760, 760, 760, 770, 770, 770, 770, 770, all up 80, 780, 780, 780, 780, 780, 780, 780, 790, 790, 790, 790, all out, sell, 790. Two better ones, 9, 850 from, 8 from, 750, 750, 760, 770, 780, 790, 790, 790, 790, 790, 790, 790, 790, two big strong Frisian bulls at 790, 790, 790, 790, 790, 790, 8 pet, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 810, on the market, 810, 820, 820, 820, 820, 820, 820, 820, 820, 820, 820, all out, sell, 30, 830, 830, 40, 840, 840, 840, 840, 840, finished in solid, 810, 40, 50, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, finished this time, 850, three Frisian bulls again. 750, 7, 650 from, 6 again from, 6 bid, 600, 600, 600, 610, 20, 630, 40, 650, 60, 670, 80, 690, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, sell away on the market, 710, 710, 710, 710, 710, 20, 720, 720, 720, 720, 720, 720, 720, upstairs sells at 720, 30, 730, 730, 40, 740, 740, 740, 740, 740, 740, 740, 740, 50, 750, 760, 760, 760, 760, 760, 760, 760, all out, 77, 77, 77, 80, 780, 780, 780, 780, 780, 780, 90, 790, 790, 790, 790, 790, all out, finished in sell, 790. Right, that's all the calves. Now straight into the cattle there, straight into the cattle. Two, 3 at 5. Right. Angus Bullocks here, Angus Bullocks. Angus bullocks loaded at 4 o'clock this morning. You're loaded at 4 o'clock this morning. 395 kilos weighing nothing. 18, 17, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 60, 60, 70, 80, 16, 90, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 60, 17, 70, 80, 17, 90, 1800. On the market. 18, 10, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 18, 40, 18, 50, 18, 60, 18, 70, 18, 70, 80, 18, 90, 18, 90, 1900, 19, 10, 19, 10, 19, 10, 19, 10, 19, 10. Sell away. 19, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10. Alex, sell. 19 and 10. Go back. Back. All right, we have him. We're okay, sorry. All right, have him. Right, 5 Angus bullocks, they're 718 kilos. 718 kilos, all QA1s. 3,000 from 29, 28 from bid, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 9, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29. Angus bullocks at 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29. We're there for sale on the market. 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29. Sell away all the while. 29, 10, 20, 29, 20, 29, 20, 29, 20, 29, 20, 29, 20, 30, 29, 40, 29, 40, 29, 40, 29, 40, 29, 40, 29, 40, 29, 50, 29, 50, 29, 50. Sell out now. 29, 50, 29, 50, 29, 50, 29, 50, 29, 50. All out. Sell. 29 and 50. That off. Right, Comrade Cattle, 702 kilos, all QA1s here again. Same price, 29.50, 29, 28, 28, bid it, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 10, 20, 28, 30, 40, 50, 28, 60, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, Angus bullocks at 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 80, 28, 80, 28, 80. On the market, sell 28, 80, 28, 80, 28, 80, 28, 80, 28, 80. Black bullocks gone out at 28, 90, 2900, 2900, 2900, 2900, 2900, 2900, 2900. All out 29, 10, 29, 10, 29, 10, 29, 10. Selling this time at 29, 10, 29, 10, 29, 10, 29, 10. All out, sell. 9, 10. Right, whited heifers here, whited heifers, 453 kilos, 453 kilos, 5 big heifers, give me 2, 19, 18 from, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 18, 60, 70, 18, 18, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 19, 10, 19, 20, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 40, 50 on the market, 50 bid, 60 bid, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60. Heifers got out to 19, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, and we saw at 19, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60. All out, sell, 19 and 60. 6 Frisian bullocks, 382 kilos, 382 kilos. Give me 15, 14, 1300 from 1300 bid, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1360, 70, 1380, 90, 1390, 1390, 14 bid at 1410, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1420, 1430, 40, 1440, 50, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450. Frisian bullocks at 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450. On the mark it's all 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450. All out, sal, 1450. 415 kilo Frisian bullocks here again. Taller ones here. Same price, 1450. 1450 from 14 from 14. 13 bid at 13, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 70, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14 bid at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400. Big tall Frisian bullocks, 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 30, 14, 30, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 50. On the market, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460. Sell out now at 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1470, 1470, 1480, 1480, 1480, 1480, 1480, 90, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490. All out, sell, 1490. Black cattle, 430 kilos, 430 kilos. Nice Polly bullocks, nice Polly bullocks here. 19, 18, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 60, 70, 70, 80, 70, 90, 70, 90, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 60, 18, 60, 70, 18, 80, 90, 18, 90, 19, on the market, 1900, 1900, 19, 10, 19, 10, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 40, 1940, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 70, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, sell away, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, all out, sell, 1970. Angus bullocks again, 417 kilos. Same price, 1970, 19 from 19, 18, 17 bid at 1700, 1700, 1700. Angus and bullocks again at 1700, 1710, 20, 70, 30, 40, 1750, 60, 70, 17, 80, 90, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 18, 70, 80, 18, 80, 18, 80. On the market, 90, 18, 90, 80, 90, 19, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 40, 1940, 1940, 50, 1950, 1950, 1950. Sell now, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. All out, sell, 1950. Angus heifers this time, Angus heifers, good thick little ladies here, 400 kilos, 18, 17, 16, guaranteed, not in cap, 16, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, on the bed, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 17, sell, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, still sell, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 30, 1730 went up, 1730, 1730, 1740, 1740, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, all right, sell, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760, 70, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, all out, sell with me then at 1780, line. Bullocks this time, bullocks. 475 kilos. Hereford and the Cemental, 475 kilos. Me too. 19, 18, 20, 18, 30, 18, 40, 18, 50, 18, 60, 18, 70, 18, 80, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 19, 40, 50, 60, 1970, 80, 1980, 1980, 2000, 2000, and I saw on the market of 2000, 2000, 2000, two big cattle, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, sell away, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, all out, sell, 2000. Two black whited heifers, 425 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, 18, 17, 16, 16, 15, 20, 40, 60, 16, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, where the whited heifers gone out, at 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, we're there for sale on the market, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 10, 17, 10, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, all it, sell, 1720. Two Hereford Bullocks here, two Hereford Bullocks, 425 kilos. Two right stores, 19, 18, 17, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 60, 17, 70, 80, 17, 90, 17, 90, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 18, 20, 30, 18, 40, 50, 18, 60, 70, 18, 80, 90, 18, 90, 90, 1900, 1900. Two Kraken stores, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. They're there for sale on the market, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. 1910, 1910, 1910, 20, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 40, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, all up, sell, 1960. Suckler bred bull calves here, suckler bred bull calves, 420 kilos, two good heavy calves, 19, 18, 17, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 80, 90, 70, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 60, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 80, 17, 80, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, we're there for sale on the market, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 10 bid, 10 bid, 10 bid, 10 bid, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, all out, sell, 18 and 10. Two suckler bred heifer calves here, heifer calves, guaranteed, not in calf, 370 kilos, 15, 14, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 80, 90, 14 bed, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, big, tall calves at 1400, 1400, suckler bred, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, we're going to sell on the market, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1410, 1410, 20, 14, 20, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, down here beside me at 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, all off, sell, 14, 9, 15 online at 1500, 1500, 1500, online at 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1520, 1520, 1530, 1530, 1530, 40, 1540, 1550, 1550, 1550, 60, 1560, 1560, all up 10, sell, 1560. Suckler bred heifers here again, suckler bred heifers here again, guaranteed, not in calf, 350 kegs, 14, 13 again, 13, 1200 from 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 12, 60, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 80, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, sir, on the market at 1300, 1300, 1300 down here, sir, 1310 outside, 1310, 1320, 1320, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, out the wall, sell 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, online at 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, all off, sell, 14, 30. Suckler bred bull calves here, 330 kegs, same price, 1430, here 1430 from 14 from, here 14 from, 1300 from, 13, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 13, 13, 13, 10, 13, 20, 30, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 80, 90, 13, 90, 14, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, we're there for sale, 1410, 1410, 1420, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80. In the ring, sells at 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80. Alex, sal, 14, 80. Suckler bred heifer calves here, suckler bred heifer calves, 290 kilos, 13, 12, 10, 12, 11, 10, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 60, 11, 70, 11, 80, 11, 90, 11, 100, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 30, 12, 30, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 50, on the market 60, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 70, 80, 12, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 1300, 1300, and 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, in the ring sells at 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, Alex, sal, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, outside sell at 13, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, all up, sell, 80. And a good black heifer, suckler bred, 320 kilos, same price, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, great black poly heifer, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 14 sal, and the market, 1400, 1400, 1410, 1410, 1410, 20, 1420, 1430, 1430, 1430, 40, 1440, 50, 1450, 1450, 1450, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, sell now, 1460, 1460, 1470, 1470, 1470, 1470, 1480, 1480, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490, 15, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, on 20, 1520, 1520, 30, 1530, 1530, 40, 1540, 1540, 50, 1550, 1550, 1550, send it at 15 and 50. Alright, Frisian Mullocks here, Frisian Mullocks, 410 kilos, 410 kilos, me 16, 15, 14 from, here 14, 13, 20, 13, 40, 13, 60, 13, 80, 13, 80, 40, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, big stores weighing nothing now, big stores weighing nothing, 1400, 1400, 1410, 1420, 1430, 1440, 1440, 50, 60, 70, 1480, 90, 1490, 15, sal, and the market, 1510, 1510, 1520, 1520, 1530, 1530, 40, 1540, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 60, 1560, 1560, 1560, outside sell at 1560, 70, 1570, 1570, 80, 1580, 1580, 1580, 1580, 1580, 1580, 1580, Alex, sell, 1580. Comrade cattle here again, 400 kilos. 400 kilos, good ticked ones this time, same price, 1580, 15 from, 15, 14 bid at 1400, 1400, 1400, good square cattle, 1400, 1410, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 70, 14, 70, 80, 14, 80, 15 bid and sell, on the market, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 1510, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1530, 1530, 1540, 1540, 1540, 1540, upstairs, 1540, 1540, 1540, Alex, sell, 1540. One of Menengus, even one of Menengus, 370 kegs. 370 kegs me 13, 12, 12, 11, 10, 20, 30, 40, 12 bid, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 13, 1300, 1310, and the market, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 14, 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, Alex, salsa, 14 and 10. And 385 kilos, you give it again. 40-10 bid at 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 40-10, 20, 40-20, 30, 40-30, 40, 14-40, 50, 14-50, 14-50, going to sell. On the market, 14-50, 14-50, 14-50, 14-50, way top sells. 14-50, 14-60, 14-60, 14-70, 14-70, 80, 14-80, 14-90, 14-90, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, all out, sell, 1500. 395 kilos. Same price again. 15, 14, bid at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50. Three big tall cattle. 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60. On the market sell. 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60. Up top sells at 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80. All right, sell, 90, 40, 90, 40, 90, 50, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40. All up, sell, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50. All right, sell, 15 and 50. Right. Big Frisian cattle, 577 kilos, 577 kilos, 21, 2000, 22 from, 19 from, 1800 from, 18 from, 17 bed, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, big horses of Frisian cattle, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. We're going to sell on the market 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 60 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 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 2 bid, 2000 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2. Sell away 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 50, 250, 250. Sell now. 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. All up. Sell. 250. Comrades, but heavier, 605 kilos, 250 bid, 2050 bid at 250, 250, 250, 250, 260, 270, 280, 21 bid at 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. We're there for sale on the market. 110, 110, 120, 120, 120, 121, 20, 121, 20, 121, 30, 131, 30, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, all eight sell 150, 150, 150, 150, still sell 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, all eight sell 150. Frisian bullocks here again. 445 kilos. 15, 14, 14, 13 bit, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 80, 90, 14, 14, 100, 14, 100, 14, 100, 14, 100, 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 15, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500 for the Frisian bonus gone out, and 1500 and we're going to start on the market at 1500, 1500, 1510, 1510, 1520, 1520, 1530, 1530, 40, 1540, 1550, 1550, 1560, 1560, 1567, 1570, 1570, 1570, sell outside at 1570, 1570, 1570, 1570, 1570, 1570, all out, sell, say 80, 1580, 1580, 1580, 90, 1590, 1590, 1590, 1590, 1590, all out, sell 1590. Frisian bullocks here again, 415 kilos, same price, 16, 15, 14 again, 14 bid at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1410, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 60, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 1500, sell, on the market, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, and we sell out now at 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 20, 15, 20, 1530, 1530, 1530, 1530, 40, 1540, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, outside sell, 1550, 1550, all up sell, 1550. Angus bullocks, 500 kilos, 22, 21, 2000, 2 bid, 2, 210, 20, 230, 40, 250, 260, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, and 2070, 2070, Angus and bullocks at 2070, 2070, 2070, 2070, 2070. We're going to sell on the market at 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, still sell, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, all up, 280 line. Whitehead bullocks, 455 kilos, 2000 again from 82 from 19, 10, 20, 19, 30, 40, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1960, 70, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 4 crackers of Whitehead bullocks in 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1980, 1980, 90, 1990, 1992, 2000 bid at 2000, 2000 and I saw on the market 2010, 210, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 22, 22, 30, 230, 230, 232, 32, 32, 32, 30. Upstairs sells at 2 and 32, 32, 32, 30. All out sell 2030. Angus bullocks here, 473 kilos, same price, 2030, 2000 from, in 2019, bid at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 19, 30, 40, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, Angus bullocks in 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. We're going to sell on the market 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, with Angus got out to 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, all out, sell, 1950. 455 kilo Frisian, 16, 15, 14, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 2 big cattle, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 16, on the market at 1600, 1600, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, with me sells at 1610, 1610, 1620, 1620, 1630 is in here, 1630, 40, 1640, 50, 1650, 1650, 60, 1660, 70's online, 1670's online, 80, 1680's way outside, 1690's online, 1690, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 30, 1730, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1750, 1750, 1750, online sells at 1760, 1760, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, all out, 80, 1780, 1780, 90, 70, 90s, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, all up, sell, 1810, 1810, 1810, finished at 1810. Bullocks again, 2 Herefords and an Angus here, 2 Herefords and an Angus, 458 kilos, 458 kilos, 19, 18, 17 from 1710, 1720, 1730, 1740, 1750, 1750, 2 Herefords and an Angus, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750. We're going to sell 60, 70, 1770, 80, 1780, 90, 1790, 1800, 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 30, 1830, 40, 1840, 1840. Selling now, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840. All right, sell, 1840. Guaranteed not in calf here. Suckler bred Charlie Heifers guaranteed not in calf. 460 kilos. 2000. 2 from 19 bid at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 1930, 40, 1950, 60, 1970, 80, 1992 bid. 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Suckler bred heifers at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. On the market side. 10 bid, 10 bid, 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 1 bid, 1 bid, 1, 1 bid, 1, sell in the ring now, 1, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, all out, sell, 2100. Angus heifers, 485 kilos, guaranteed not in calf, guaranteed not in calf. 2 from 19, 18 from 18, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 80, 80, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 19, 10, 20, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, Angus heifers gone out, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 60, on the market, 1960, 1970, 1970, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1990, 1990, 90, selling now, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, all up, sell, 90. Cementals and limousine, Suckler bred, all off of limousine cows, 21 again, 2000 from, 2 from, 19 from 19 bit, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 90, 30, 40, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950 for coloured heifers gone out, at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, we're there for sale on the market, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, all up, sell, 19 and 50, line. Here's a good limousine heifer off a Hereford cow. 1950 bid at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. We're going to sell on the market 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1960. 70, 1970, 1970, 180, 1980, 90, 1990, 2000, 2010, 2020, 2020, 30, 2030, 40, 2050, 2060, 2060, 2060. In the ring this time, 60, 260, 260, 260. All right, sell, 260. Suckler bred Charlie heifer 430 kilos, guaranteed all not in calf all the while. Give me 19, 18, 17 for 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 60, 17, 70, 80, 17, 90, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Charlie heifer gone out to 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1860, 1870, 80, 1880, 90, 1890, 19. On the market 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, Charlie heifer gone out, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all up, sell, 100. A blue heifer 470 kilos, same price, 1900, 19 for 1850, 1860, 1870, 1880, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, big tall blue heifer 1910, 1920, 1920, 30, 1940, 1950, 1960, 70, 1970, 1970, 1970, 80, 1980, 90, 1990, 1990, 1990, and I sell 2000 bid, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, all out, sell, 2000. Leave her there. The blue heifer here, the blue heifer, 420 kilos. Guaranteed, not in calf here again. 16, 15, 14, here 14, 13, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 13, 80, 90, 14, bet at 1400, 1400, 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 60, 70, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 1500, 1500, 1500. A Belgian blue heifer guaranteed, not in calf at 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500. She's there for sale, 1510, 1510, 1520, 1520, 30, 1530, 40, 1540, 50, 1550, 60, 1560, 70, 1570, 80, 1580, 1580 for the blue side, 1580, 1580, 1580, 1580, 1580, 1580. All out, sell. Whoa. 1580. Red limousine heifer, suckler bread here, suckler bread, 455 kilos, 2000, 2 for 19, 19, 10, 20, 19, 30, 40, 19, 50, 60, 19, 70, 80, 90, 90, 90, 92 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 2. For the red heifer now, the red heifer, 2000, 2000, 2000, some store she is, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. We're going to sell on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Red heifer gone out to 2000, 2000, 2000, 10 bid, 210, 210, 20, 220, 220, 30, 230, 230, 40, 240, 50, 250, 60, 260, 260, 260, selling now, 260, 260, 260, all up, sell, 60. 475 kilos, same price, 260, 70, 80, 90, 100 paid on top of 100, and I saw 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, way upstairs at 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, 21, 10, 20, 21, 20, 30, 21, 30, 21, 30, 21, 40, 21, 40, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, upstairs, sell at 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, all out, sell, 160. Thanks, Johnny. Thank you. Angus heifers here, Angus heifers, 469 kilos, 469 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf. 19, 18, 18, 17 from, in 17 from Twister, in 17, 16, 16 bid at 1600, 1600, 1600, all Angus, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 50, 17, 60, 70, 17, 80, 90, 17, 90, 17, 18, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 20, 18, 20, 30, 18, 30, 40, 50, 18, 50, 60, 70, 18, 70, 80, 18, 80, 90, 80, 90, 19, going to side, 19 in 10, 19, 10, 20, 19, 20, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, inside side, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, all out, sell, 19, 40. White heifers, 457 kilos, same price, 1940, 1940 bid at 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940 for the white heifers at 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940. They're there for sale on the market, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, white heifers gone out to 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, all out, sell, 19. Angus heifers, 585 kilos, 585 kilos guaranteed, not in calf, 24, 23, 22, 50, 22, 60, 22, 70, 22, 80, 22, 90, 2300, 2300, 2300. Poly heifers guaranteed, not in calf, 310, 20, 330, 40, 340, 340, 50, 60, 363, 63, 63, 63, 63, 63, 63, 60, 363, 63, 63, 63, 63, 63, 60. We're going to sell on the market 363, 63, 60. Online sells at 363, 60, 363, 63, 60, 70, 370, 80, 380, 380, 380, 380, 380, 383, 90, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4. Sell out now at 4 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4. 4 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4. All out, sell. 2400 line. 640 kilos, same price, 4 bid, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 490, 25 bid at 25, 25, 10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 20, 80, 25, 90, 25, 90, 25, 90, 25, 90, 25, 90, and sell 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, all right, sell, 610, say man. Thank you. Angus Bullocks. Right, 8 them together. 520 kilo Angus cattle. 22, 21, 2000 from 2000 bed. 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 22, 30, 240, 250, 260, 270, 270, 270, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290, 100, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Kraken Black Cattle at 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 10. 21, 10, 20, 21, 20, 30, 21, 30, 40, 21, 40, 21, 50, 21, 50. Going to start on the market at 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. Serious Black Cattle at 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. All out salsa, 150. 545 kilos, same price, 150 again, 150 bid at 150, 150, 150, both Angus at 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, 2150, and I saw on the market 2150s here now, 2160, 2160, 2170, 2170, 2170, 80, 2180, 2180, 2180, 2180, sell away, 180, 180, 180, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, sell down the line at 2 and 10. Two bullocks here again. No, two heifers, sorry, two heifers. Two heifers, guaranteed, not in calf. Dosed and vaccinated here, dosed and vaccinated. 5, 10 kilos in Bracken and Angus. Two, they two from 19, 18 from 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 18, 60, 70, 80, 90, 19, 10, 20, 19, 30, 40, 19, 50, 60, 19, 70, 80, 19, 90, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 20, 230, 40, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 50, 250, 250, 60, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260. On the market side, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260. We on top now, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260. All out 70, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270 with me now, 270, 270, 270, 270. All out salsa, 80, 280, 280's back on the floor, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280. All up salsa, 80. Same story in Angus and an Aubrac again. Angus and an Aubrac again. 450 kilos. Two right heifers here. 18, 17, 1650, 17, 1750, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 56, 18, 70, 80, 19 bid in the side on the market at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 20, 19, 20, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 50, 1950, 1950, outside sell at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, all out, sell, 1950. And an Angus heifer, she's 500 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf here again. And same price, 1950, bid at 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000 bid, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210. Body heifer got out to 210, 210, 210. She's there for sale on the market at 2 and 10, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230. Sell now 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230. All out, sell, 230 line. Angus heifers was guaranteed, not in calf. Bullocks, 480 cags, big cattle weighing nothing. 21, 2000, into from 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1960, 70, 1980, 1990, 1990, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Right black bullocks at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 30, 230, 230, 40, 240, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. On the market sells at 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. Angus bullocks get out to 250, 250, 250, 260, 260, 260, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270. Alex, sell, 270. Angus bullocks again, 395 kilos, 19, 18, 18, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 17, 60, 70, 17, 18, 90, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 40, 18, 50. On the market sells 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850. On the floor sell at 1850, 1850. Alex, sell, 1850. Whitehead bullock 530 kegs. No. 530 kegs, 22, 21, 2000, two frame, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2. Big Hereford bullock 210, 210, 210, 220, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240. We're going to sell on the market at 240, 240, 240, 240, 240. Big Hereford bullock 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240. Alex, sell, 240 line. Start a black heifer. All right, good black heifer. She is 480 kilos. Same price, 240, 2040, 2000, and 2019 for 1910, 1920, 30, 1940, 1940, 1950, 60, 1970, 80, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980. We're going to sell on the market 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980. Good black African out to 1980, 1980. All like 90, 1990, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 20, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 30, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230. Alex, sell, 230. Charlie Bullocks. Suckler bread, Charlie Bullocks here. Suckler bread, Charlie Bullocks, 530 kilos, 24, 23, 22 from 2 bid, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3 bid, 3 bid, 3 bid, 3. Suckler bread, Charlie Bullocks at 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23. We're going to sell on the market 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 10, 23, 10, 20, 23, 20, 30, 23, 30, 40, 23, 50, 23, 60, 23, 70, 23, 70, 23, 70. Sell out now, 370, 370, 370, 370, 370, 370. Alex, sell, 370. Suckler bread, Charlie's again. Heavier, same price. 2370 bid, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370, 2370. On the market sells at 370, 370, 370, 370, 370, 370, 370, 370. Charlie Bullocks got out to 370, 370, 80, 380, 380, 380, 390, 390, 400, 400, 410, 410, 420, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500, 500, 500 out here, sell at 500, 500, 500, 500, all up, sell, 500. Right, what the Bullocks? 450 kegs, 19, 18, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 17, 60, 70, 17, 80, 90, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Whitehead Bullocks at 1800, 1810, 1810, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 80, 80, 90, 19, 1900, 1910, 1920, 1920, 30, 1930, 40, 1940, 50, 1950, 60, 1960, 70, 1980, 1980, 1990, 1990, 1990, on the American 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, all out, sell, 1990. Angus bullocks here, Angus bullocks. 445 kilos. 3 right stores here again. 19, 18, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 18, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 50, 18, 60, 70, 18, 70, 18, 80, 18, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 98, 19, on the market, 19, 10, 19, 10, 20, 19, 20, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 40, 19, 40, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, upstairs, solid, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, all out, sell, 19, 50. White bullocks, 415 kilos, 1850, 18, 18, 17, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50. 4 cracking white bullocks, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 80, 17, 90, 1800, 18, 10, 18, 20, 18, 30, 18, 40, 50, 60, 1860, 1860, up top 70, 1870, 80, 1890, 1900, sal, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, up top sal, 30, 1930, 1930, 40, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, all out sal, 50, 1950, 60, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, finished up 19 and 60. An Angus bullock here, an Angus bullock, 355 kilos, 15, 14, 1300, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 13, 80, 14, 10, 14, 20, 30, 14, 40, 50, 14, 60, 70, 14, 80, 14, 90, 1500, bid it, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, on the market sells at 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 30, 15, 30, 40, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 1600, 1600, 1600 on the floor, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, all out, sell, 100. Suckler bred Charlie Bullock here, Suckler bred Charlie Bullock, 405 kilos, 1850, 18, 17, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 17, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, good Charlie Bullock at 1800, 1810, 1810, 20, 1830, 40, 50, 60, 1870, 80, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, on the market at 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1819, 19, 1910, 20, 19, 20, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 50, 1950, 1950, 1950, upstairs, 1950. Sam Bryce, 1950, bid at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, Charlie Bullock at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 60, 1967, 1980, 1980, 2000, bid and sell, on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, all out, sell, 1000. Right, big Angus bullocks here, big Angus bullocks, 535 kilos, 535 kilos, 23, 22, 21, one bid of 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, two bid of 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, big Angus cattle, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, we're going to sell on the market, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, all out, sell, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 230, 40, 240, 240, 240, 50, 250, 250, 60, 262, 62, 62, 60, finished up at 22, 60. Angus bullocks here again, 480 kilos, 21, 2, 2 from 19, 19, 10, 20, 19, 30, 40, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, Angus bullocks in 1960, 1970, 1980, 90, 2000 and sell on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Black Bullocks gone out to 2000, 2000. Way upstairs, sell 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 230, 40, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240. Up top, sell at 240, 240. All right, sell, 240. Two black cattle here again, 440 kilos, 2, 19, 18 again, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 18, 60, 70, 18, 80, 90, 18, 90, 18, 90, 19, on the market, 19 is here now, all off, 19, 10, 19, 10, 20, 19, 20, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, sell out at 19, 50, 19, 50 for the Polly's gone out, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, all up, sell, 50. Two good thick Frisian bullocks here, 485 kilos, 19, 18, 18, 17, 50, 60, 70, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Two right Frisian cattle, 1810, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1850, 60, 1867, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 19, on the market, 1910, 1910, 1910. 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, sell away, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, still sell, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, all right, sell, 1920. Winnings here, Dawson Dunn for Blackleg, 235 kilo limousine heifers, 235 kilo limousine heifers, 11,000 quid from, 10,000 from, 950, 60, 70, 80, 90,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 20, 1,030, 40, 1,040, 1,050, 1,060, 1,060, 80, 1,080, 1,090, 1,100 and I sell on the market, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, red limousine heifers in there on the market, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, 30, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 40, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 60, 11, 60, 70, 11, 70, 80, 11, 80, 90, 11, 90, 1200, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30, upstairs all at 1230. Come Red Bulls, Dawson Dunn for Blackleg, 16, 15, 1400 from 1350, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1400, 1400, 1400. Red limousine bulls at 1400, 1410, 20, 1430, 40, 1460, 70, 1480, 90, 1490, 14, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500. We're there for sale, 1510, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 50, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, all out, sell, 1570. Two come red black bulls, Dawson Dunn for Blackleg, 15 again. 14, 13 bid at 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 80, 90, 14 bid at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400. We're there for sale, 10, 20, 14, 20, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 14, 60, 14, 67, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, and 80, 14, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, in the ring 80, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 1600, 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 20, 30, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, sell out to 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, all out, sell, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, all up, sell, this time 16, 60. Come Red Bulls, 280 kilos, same price, 1660, 16 from, 16, 15, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, Dawson Dunn for Blackleg, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50. We're there for sale, 60 bid, 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 60, sell away and out, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, all out, sell online at 1560. Yeah. Angus heifers, 9 of them together, 454 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, guaranteed, not in calf, 19, 18, 17 from 16 bid at 1650, 1660, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 20, 1730, 40, 1750, 60, 1770, 80, 70, 90, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, cracking poly heifers at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 30, 1830, 40, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840. On the market sale, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 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 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 18, 18, 90 bid, 19 bid, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, Alex sell 10, 10 is here now, 10, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 60, 19, 60, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 80 as well, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, all up, sell, 1980. An Aubrac heifer guaranteed, not in calf, 435 kilos. 435 kilos, be 18, 17, 16 for 16, 15, 50, 16 on the bed, 1600, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 80, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, she's there for sale on the market at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1870, 1870, 1870. Sell away now at 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870. All up, sell, 1870. Thanks, John. Done twice for blackleg, vaccinated for IBR and dosed all their lives. Here, dosed all their lives. Next 24 here, next 24, all our homebred Angus heifers off of British Frisian cows. Homebred Angus heifers off of British Frisian cows. 230 kilos the first aid here, 230 kilos the first aid. Dosed and vaccinated the whole shebang. Give me 11,000 quid from, 8,000 from, 8,000 from, 900 bid at 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 910, 29, 30, 40, 940, 940, 940, bucket fed out the field, train to the fence, 950, 959, 69, 79, 89, 99, 90, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, poly heifers at 1,000, 1,000 bid, 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 they're there for sale on the market, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 30, 1,030, 40, 1,040, 1,040, 1,040, 1,040, 1,050, 1,050, 60, 1,060, 1,060, 1,060, 1,060, 70, 1,070, 80, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 90, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, online sales done at 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, all out, sell, 1,090. Come red heifers, 223 kilos, same remarks, vaccinated, blackleg, the whole shebang, dosed all their lives. Same price, 1090. 1,000 quid, 8,000 from 9, 10, 20, 9, 30, 40, 9, 50, 9, 50, 9, 60, 70, 9, 80, 90, 9, 99, 99, 90, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, Angus heifers, bucket fed calves, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,010, 1,010, 20, 1,020, 30, 1,030, 1,030, 40, 1,040, 1,040, 1,040, 1,040, 1,040, 1,040, 1,050, on the market, 50, 60 bed, 1,060, 1,070, 1,070, 80, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, in the ring sells this time at 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, all up, sell, 1,080. Same remark, same weight, the whole shebang. Same price, 1080, bid 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080. We're there for sale on the market. 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 90, 1090, 1090, 1090, 11, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1110, 1110, 1110. Shakes his head, sir. 11 10 11 10 11 10 11 10 11 10 11 10 all out sell 11 10 line. Jimmy. British Frisian Bullocks here, British Frisian Bullocks, 500 kilos, 2000, 82 from 1918 from 1710, 1720, 30, 40, 50, 1760, 70, 80, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 20, 18, 30, 40, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1860, 70, 1880, 90, 1910, 1910, 1910, 19, British Frisian Bullocks at 1910. 20 bid, 30 bid, 1930, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, on the market sale at 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, all out, sell, 19 and 60. Come red cattle, British Frisian here again, British Frisian, 475 kilos, 19, 18, 1710, 1720, 1730, 1740, 1740, 50, 1760, 70, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, British Frisian Bullocks at 1790, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 30, 1830, 40, 1840, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, on the market 60, 70, 1880, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1890, outside salad 890, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 30, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, all out, sell, 19 and 30. Angus Bullocks, 490 kilos. 21, 2000 from, 22 from 1910, 1920, 1930, 1940, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1960. Off the same British Frisian cows, 1970, 1980, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. On the market, 2010, 210, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 260. Selling now 260, 260, 260, 260, 260. All out, sell, 2060. Thank you. Whited heifers, 305 kilos, on an outside farm here, selling with no engagement. On an outside farm, selling with no engagement. 305 kilos. Me 15, 14, 13 from, 13, 1200 from, 12 from, 12 from, 12, here 1100 quid from, 11 from, 50, 10, 60, 10, 70, 10, 80, 10, 90, 11, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 60, 70, 80, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. Whited heifer's gone out to 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. We're going to have to sell on the market 1200, 1210, 1210, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220. Sell away 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, 30, 1230, 1240's online at 1240, 1250's up top, 1260, 1260, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, upstairs sells 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, way on top sells at 1270, 1270, 80, 1280, 1280, 90, 1290, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, outside sell at 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, all out, sell, 100. Bullocks, it's a bullocks. Suckler breads, 470 kilos. 19, 18, 17, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 70, Bullocks, 17, 60, 70, 17, 80, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 18, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 70, 80, 19, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000, taking it over your head now, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, and I saw 2000, 2010, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, way up top of 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, all out, sell, 50, 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 270, 280, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290, with me now, 290, 290, on 1, 21, 21, 21, 10, 21, 10, 21, 10, 21, 10, all out, sell, 110. Two more, bit of an age difference here now, two bullocks, a bullock and a heifer, 128 and 207, I'll check their ears. Ah, 208, is it? Yeah, what's the other one? 127, is it? Right, two heifers, or sorry, a bullock and a heifer, is it? A bullock and a heifer, but both on bullock cards. A bullock and a heifer, but both on bullock cards. 450 gags, 450 gags, and double age, one double age, another. Give me 17, 16, 15 from 10, 15, 14, 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 60, 14, 70, 80, 14, 90, 15, 100, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 16, 100, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 60, 16, 70, 80, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 17 here first. On the market here now, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 30, 1730, 1730, 1740, 1740, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1780, 1780, 1780, 90, 1790, 1790, 171800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1840, 50, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, sell with me, 1880, 1880, 1880, all out, sell, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, still sell, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, all out, sell, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, finish this time then, 1920. Right, a polyheifer, 530 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, you're guaranteed, not in calf, 2000, 2 for 19, 1850, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1960, 70, 80, 90, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, good tick polyheifer, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, she's there for sale, on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 210, 210, 210, 20, 220, 220, 220, 222, 22, 30, 230, 230, 40, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, all out, sell 50, 250, 260, 260, 70, 80, 280, 290, 21, 21, 10, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, all up 30, 21, 30, 21, 30, 21, 30, 21, 30, all out, sell, 21, 30. And a good polyheifer again. She sucked her bread this time, cooked her bread with a bit of age, but she is a genuine heifer. Is a heifer, not in calf, never had a calf. 21, 30, 21, 40, 21, 50, 21, 60, 21, 70, 21, 80, 21, 90, 2200, 2210, 22, 20, 30, 22, 40, 50, 22, 60, 70, 22, 80, 90, 3 bed, 3 bed, 3 bed, 3 bed, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23. She's there for sale on the market at 23, 23, 23, 23. 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 10, 23, 20, 23, 30, 23, 40, 23, 50, 23, 60, 23, 70, 23, 70, in the ring at 70, 23, 70, 23, 70, in the ring, all out, Sal, 23, 70. Right, black white bullocks. 460 kilos, 2 from 19, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 60, 18, 70, 80, 80, 90, 19, 10, 20, 19, 30, 40, 50, 60, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 80, 19, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 2000, on the market, 2000, 2010, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, with me now, 30, 230, 230, back in the ring, 230, 230, 230, selling at 2030. 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, all out, sal, 2030. Comrade White Cattle, 405 kilos, 19, 18, 17, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 50, 17, 50. Bullocks, 17, 50, 17, 50, 60, 17, 70, 80, 17, 90, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810. On the market, 20, 18, 20, 30, 18, 30, 40, 18, 40, 50, 18, 50, 60, 18, 60, 70, 18, 70, 80, 18, 80, 90, 18, 90, 90. On the market, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 30, 1930, 1930, on the floor now, 1930, 1930, all out, sell, 1930. Big Angus heifers, 575 kilos. Young cattle now, 575 kilos. 24, 23, 22, too bad, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3 bed, 23, 23, 23, 10, on the market, 3, 10, 20, 3, 20, 30, 3, 30, 40, 3, 40, 50, 3, 53, 53, 60, 3, 63, 70, 3, 70, 3, 70, 80, 3, 80, 90, 3, 90, 3, 90, 3, 90, 4 bid, 4 bid, sell away now, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 20, 420, 424, 24, 20, 424, 34, 34, 34, 30, 440, 440, 440, 440, 440, 54, 54, 54, 54, 60, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, all out, sell, 460. Suckler bred Charlie cattle, 505 kilos, 5 guaranteed, not in calf, here again, guaranteed, not in calf, 23, 22, 2100, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 21, 60, 70, 80, 90, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Suckler bred Charlie heifers, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. We're going to sell on the market, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. With me, 10, 22, 10, 20, 22, 20, 20, 20 bid, 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 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 22, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, sell away now, 50 bid, 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 all out, sell, 22, 50. An Angus and an Aubrac here, 2 red heifers here, an Angus and an Aubrac, 475 kilos guaranteed, not in calf, 19, 18, 17, 17, 17, 16 from 16, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 2 red heifers gone out, 1600, 16, 10, 16, 10, 20, 16, 20, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 50, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 70, 80, 90, 16, 90, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, on the market, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 50's here first, 17, 50's online first, now 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 90, 17, 70 90 70 90 70 90 70 90 70 90 70 90 70 90 70 1800 1800 1800 1800 1800 1810 1810 1810 1820 1820 1820 1820 1820 1830 1830 1840 1840 1840 1840 1840 1850 1850 1860 1860 1860 1860 1870 1870 1880 1880 1880 1880 1880 1890 1890 1900 1900 1900 1910 1910 1910 1910 1910 1910 all out sell 19 and 10. Big Charlie Heifer, big young Charlie Heifer. She's 6'10 kilos, 26, 2500, 25 bit of 25, 25, 25, 25. Guaranteed, not in calf. 510, 525, 35, 45, 50, 555, 55, 55, 50. Some Charlie Heifer now at 555, 55, 55, 50, 555, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 50. She's there for sale on the market. 555, 60, 565, 70, 575, 80, 590, 590, 26, 26, 26, 26. And I sell at 26, 26, 26, 26, 10, 26, 20, 26, 20, 30, 26, 30, 40, 26, 50, 26, 60, 26, 70, 26, 80, 26, 90, 26, 90 in the center, 29, 690. And we sell out to 26, 90, 26, 90. All out, sell, 690. And a Belgian Blue Heifer, she's 515 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, 21, 2000, they do for 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1950, 1950, 1960, 1970, 80, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, Blue Heifer gone out, 1990, 1990, too bad, on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 2040, 2040, selling now 240, 50, 260, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, still solid, 270, 270, 280, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290, 21, 21, 21, 10, 21, 10, 21, 10, 21, 10, 21, 10, sell away then at 110, 120's online first, 121, 21, 21, 30, 131, 31, 31, 40, 140, 140, 140, all out, sell, 140. Suckler bred heifer here again. Suckler bred heifer guaranteed, not in calf. You're guaranteed, not in calf. 505 kilos. Big stretch of a heifer. 22, 21, 2000 for 2, 19, 10, 20, 90, 30, 40, 1950, 60, 1970, 80, 1990, 2000 bed, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Big stretch of a heifer. 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. She's there for sale on the market. 2000, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 250, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 270, 280, 280, 280, 290, 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, 21, 10, 21, 10. Sell now. 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110. All out. Sell. 110. Right, big heavy Angus bullocks here, big heavy Angus bullocks, meal fed here, meal fed. 725 kilos, 29, 28, 27, 26, bid 26, 50, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 10, 20, 27, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 98, 28, 28, 28, 28, meal fed now, meal fed at 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 10, 28, 20, 28, 30, 28, 40, 28, 50, 28, 60, 28, 70, 28, 80, 28, 90, 900 sell, 900, 910, 910, 910, 910, 20, 920, 930, 930, 40, 940, 950, 950, 950, selling the ring at 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, 960, 960, 960, 960, 960, 960, 960, 960, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, in the ring sells 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, all out, sell, 980. Come red hair for cattle, meal fed again here, meal fed again, 705 kilos, 28 again, 27, 6 bid, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 7, 27, 27, 27, 27, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 27, 50, 27, 50, 27, 50, 27, 50, 27, 50, 27, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 8 and sell on the market, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, sell in the ring at 28, 10, 28, 20, 28, 20, 28, 30, 28, 40, 28, 40, 50, 28, 50, 60, 28, 60, 28, 60, 28, 60, in the ring sells 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, 28, 70, online sells at 870, 870, all up sells 870. Same story, meal fed, 735 kilos, same price, 870. 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, on the market at 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 858, 58, 58, 50, sell out at 860, 860, 860, 870, 870, 878, 78, 78, 70, 878, 88, 88, 88, 90, 898, 98, 98, 90, 898, 98, 98, 98, 90, 900, 900, 900, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 920, 920, 930, 930, 939, 39, 39, 30, 49, 49, 49, 49, 40, all it's all 940. Two more, 680 kilos. 28, 27, 26, 26 bid, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 26, 70, 27, 26, 70, 26, 80, 26, 90, 26, 90, 26, 90, 26, 90, 26, 90, 26, 90, 26, 90, 26, 90, 26, 90. On the market sell 690, 690, 690, 690, 690, 690, 690, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, all out sell 700. And this lad is 675 kilos. 675 kilos. Same price. 27. 27 frame, 27 frame, 26, 25 on the bed, 25, 25. Come Red Bullock, 25, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 26, 36, 50, 6, 56, 56, 56, 56, 50, 6, 56, 56, 56, 50, 6, 56, 56, 56, 50. We're there for sale on the market, 656, 56, 56, 56, 50. Red, White, and Bullock, and out to 656, 60, 676, 70, 676, 76, 70, 676, 76, 76, 76, 70. All out. Sal 86, 86, 80, 686, 86, 86, 86, 80, 686, 86, 86, 80, all up sal 680. Polyheifers, 445 kilos. Good tick ladies here, guaranteed nothing gaff. Here, guaranteed nothing gaff. 18, 17, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 17, 60, 70, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1870, 1870, 80. 1900 and I saw it. 1910, 1910, 20, 1920, 1920, 30, 1930, 1930, 1930. Selling now 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 40, 1940, 1940, 50, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 70, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, all up 1970. Comrade Heifer, same weight. No, they're the Comrade Bullocks. They're the Comrade Bullocks. Same weight, same price. 1970 from. 1970. Bullocks now. Bullocks. 1970 from. 1850, 60, 1870, 80, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1920, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 1960, 70, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990. On the market sales in 1990 for the Bullocks, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, all right, sell, 1990. Heifers this time. Angus heifers. 395 kilos guaranteed. Nottingham. 17, 16, 15 from 15, 14 bid at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 14 10, 14 20, 30, 14 40, 50, 60 70, 14 80, 1500, 1500, 1500. Angus heifers 15 10, 20, 15 30, 40, 15 40, 50, 15 50, 60, 15 70, 15 80, 90, 15 90, 16 on the market 16 10, 16 10, 20, 16 20, 30, 16 30, 40, 16 40, 50, 16 50, 60, 16 60, 70, 16 70, 16 70, 16 70 over here, 16 70, 16 70, 80, 16 80, 16 80, 90, 16 90, 16 90, 16 90, 16 90, 16 90, 70, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, all up, sell, 1700. A Frisian mullock here, a Frisian mullock, 450 cags. 17, 16, 15 frame, 8, 15, 14, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 14, 60, 70, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 15, 20, 30, 15, 40, 50, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 80, 15, 90, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 10, 16, 10, 20, 16, 20, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 50, on the market, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, in the center, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 70, 16, 70, 16, 70, 16, 80, 1680, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 30, 1730, 1730, 40, 1740, 1740, 50, 1750, 1750, 1760, 1760, 70, 1770, 1770, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, all out, sell, 1780. Frisian bullocks again, British Frisian cattle, 465 kilos, 1750 again, 17, 1650, 1660, 1670, 1680, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 20, 1730, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1750, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760, on the market, 1770, 1770, 80, 1780, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, sell away, 1790, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 1820, 1820, 30, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, 70, 1870, 80, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, all it, sell 90, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all out, sell, 10, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, finish this time, 1920. Angus heifers, 425 kilos, guaranteed, Nottingham, year 18, 17, 16, 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 40, 16, 50, 16, 60, 16, 70, 16, 80, 16, 90, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, on the market sells at 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 60, 17, 60, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 80, 17, 90, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 20, 18, 30, 18, 30, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1860, sell out at 1860, 1860, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all out, sell, 1900. Right, three Frisian bullocks here, 525 kilos. 18, 17, 16, 1500 from, here 15 from, here 15, here 14 from, here 1400 from, 13 bedded, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 80, 90, 14, 1400, 1400, 1400, big Frisian cattle, 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, we're going to sell on the market, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 70, 1480, 1480, 90, 1490, 1500, 1510, 1520, 1520, 30, 1530, 40, 1540, 50, 1550, 60, 1560, 70, 1580, 1590, 1590, 1600, 1610, 1620, 1620, 30, 1630, 40, 1640, 50, 1650, 60, 1667, 1680, 1690, 1690, 17, 10, 1710, 20, 1720, 30, 1730, 40, 1740, 50, 1760, 1760, sell out now at 1760, 1760, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, Alex, sell, 80, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 30, 1830, 40, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, all up, sell, 1850. Three comrade cattle, 445 kilos. Me 15, 14, 13, 1200 from 1200 better 1200 1200 1200 1200 1200 12 10 20 12 30 40 12 60 12 70 80 1300 better 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 1300 on the market sells 1300 1300 13 10 13 20 13 20 13 30 13 30 13 40 13 40 50 13 50 60 13 60 70 13 70 80 13 80 90 13 90 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10. Cylindering at 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40. Finished down at 14, 40, 14, 40. Alex, 14, 40. Angus heifers, 330 kilos, 330 kilos, guaranteed, nothing off, guaranteed, nothing off. 14, 13, 13, 1200 from 12 bit, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 12, 60, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70 for the Angus heifers at 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 80 bit, 80 bit, 80 bit, 80, 12 bit, 12 bit, 12 bit, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 1300, 1300, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, on the market says 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, sell out, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, all out, sell, 14, 60. Angus heifer again, 305 kilos, guaranteed nothing off here, guaranteed nothing off. 14 again, 13, 12 for 12 bit, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70. Angus heifer, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, 13, 13. She's there for sale on the market at 13, 13, 13, 13 for the Polly heifer gone out to 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, Alex, sell, 13, 40. Well, done twice for Blackleg, and dosed all their lives there. Whitehead, heifer calves, whited heifer calves, 273 kilos. Bucket fed calves outside, Trent to the fence, 1250, 1200, in 1200, 1150 from 11 bit, 11 bit. Big black whited heifer calves, 1100, 11 10, 11 20, 11 30, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40, 11 40. Big heifer calves, 50, 1150, 60, 11 67, 11 70, 80, 11 80, 90, 1200, 1200, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210. We're there for sale on the market. 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210. Africa's gone out to 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210. All out, sell, 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 sell. 1210. Sold. Right, 253 kilo. Come red heifer cows again. Done twice for black leg. Bucket for head out to feed. Same price, 1200. 1200, 11. 11, 11, 10, 50, 10, 60, 10, 7, 10, 80, 10, 90, 11. 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100. 1100, 1100, 1100. Cracking black white heifer cows. 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100. 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100. 1100, 1110, 1120, 1120, 1120. 1120, 30, 1140, 1140. 1140, 1140, 1140, 1140, 1140. 1140, 1140, 1140, 1140, 1140. We're there for sale on the market. 1140, 1140, 1140, 1140, 1140, 1140, 1140. Heifer cast 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50. Still sell 1150, 60, 1160, 1160, 1160, 1160, 1160, 1160, 1170, 1170, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180. Alex, sell, 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 1180. 244 kilos, same price, 1180, 1150, 11 again from 11, 10, 50, 10, 50, 10, 50, 10, 50, 10, 50, 10, 60, 10, 70, 10, 80, 10, 80, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90. White and heifers, bucket fed outside, done twice for black leg. 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90, 10, 90. We're there for sale on the market at 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090 for the heifer casket out 11 bid, 11 bid, 11, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100. Here it's all now 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100. All out, sell, 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 100. Red white heifers, same price, 11. 10, 11, 1010, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1090, 11, 11, 10, 11, 10, 20, 30, 11, 30, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40. On the market sells 11, 40, 11, 40. On the line now 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40 for the red heifers. 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40. All out, sell, 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 sell. 11, 40, line. Two poly heifers from the same home again. Vaccinated the whole of the shebang there again. Same price, 11, 11, 11, 1000 quid, 1010, 20, 1000, 30, 40, 1050, 1060, 70, 1080, 90, 1090, 11, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100. Angus heifers at 11, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100. We're there for sale on the market, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, 20, 1120, 1120, 1130, 1130, 1130, 1130. 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 30. Alex, sell, 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 at 11, 30. Man, thank you. Limousine heifer, Club red limousine heifer, 415 kilos, 19, 18, 17 for 17, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 17, 1700, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 60, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70 for the red heifer gone out, 17, 70 guaranteed, not in gas, 17, 70, 80, 17, 80, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. We're there for sale on the market, 18, 10, 20, 18, 20, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 50, 18, 50, 60, 18, 60, 70, 18, 80, 18, 80, 18, 80, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 90, outside solid, 18, 90, 1900, 1900, 19, 10, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, selling all the while, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 19, 50, 19, 50, 60, 19, 60, 19, 60, 19, 60, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid. All right, sell, 1970. Angus heifers guaranteed, not in calf, here guaranteed, not in calf, 465 kilos, 19, 18, 17, 17, 16, 16 on the bid, 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 on the 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 18, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, poly heifers gone out, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 50, 60, 17, 60, 70, 17, 70, 80, 90, 17, 90, 20, 18, on the market, 1800, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1860, 1870, 1870, 1880, 1880, 1880, sell away now at 1880, 1880, 90, 1890, 1890, 90, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all out, 1910, 1910, 20, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 30, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, sell now 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 40 bid, 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 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 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 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70, all up, sell, 1970. Whited heifers are red and a black here, red and a black, 5, 10 kilos, 2, 19, 18 from 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 60, 78, 19, all guaranteed, not in car, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, whited heifers gone out 19, 10, 20, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40 bid, 40, 19, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40, big whited heifers 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, we're there for sale on the market, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 30, 230, 40, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, down the line of 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, all out 240, line. 2 limousine heifers here, 2 limousine heifers, 430 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, guaranteed, not in calf, 18, 17, 16, 20, 30, 17, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 20, 17, 30, 40, 1750, 1750, 1750, limousine heifers, guaranteed, not in calf, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, we're on the market as well, 1760, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1780, 18, sell away at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, all out, sell 10, 10, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, all out, sell, 1860. Polly heifers, 475 kilos, 475 kilos, 1860 bed at 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, 70, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, all Angus this time at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. We're there for sale on the market, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1910, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, all out, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60, all out, sell, 60, line. 470 kilos. Hereford heifers, same price, 1960, 1960, 19 from 19, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, all guaranteed, not in gap, 1810, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 40, 50, 18, 50, 18, 60, 70, 18, 80, 90, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, we sell on the market, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1910, 20, 1920, 1920, 30, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 1960, 70, 1970, 1970, 1970, in the ring, sell, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, all right, sell, 1970. Yeah. Two polyhoppers, 390 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, you're guaranteed, not in calf. 17, 16, 15, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, yeah. Yeah. 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 60, 70, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600. Polyheifers and we sell at 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600. All right, sell, 10, 20, 1630, 1630, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640. Sell out now at 1650, 1650, 1650, 60, 1660, 70. 1670, 1670, 1670, 1670, 1670, all right, sell, 16 and 70. Right, fully weaned off here, fully weaned off and eating meal. Fully weaned off and eating meal, 310 kilos. 310 kilos, 17, 16, 1500 bid, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 90, 60, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600 for the Red Bull at 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600. We're there for sale on the market, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, 1610, 1620, 1620, 30, 1630, 1640, 1640, 50, 1650, 60, 1660, 70, 1670, 80, 1680, 90, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, selling now at 1700 for the Red Bull, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, all up, sell, 100. And a Black Bull, 270 kilos, fully weaned off here, fully weaned off, eating meal. 15, 14, he's a cracker. 14 bid at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1410, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 60, 14, 70, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 50, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500. He's there for sale on the market, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, all out, sell, 100. Come red heifer, fully weaned off here, fully weaned off. 15, 14 again for 13 for 13, 10, 20, 13, 30, 40, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 90, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, and I saw 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 50, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, on the ground, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, sell now, 15, 20, 15, 20, over here, sell, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, all out, sell, 15, 20. Heifer again, fully weaned off, 250 kilos. Sweet little one she is. 12, 11, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 60, 11, 70, 80, 11, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 20, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 60, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, on the market at 12, 70, 80, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, all up, sell, 90. Angus heifers, 490 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, 2000. Into from 19 from 1850, 60, 70, 80, 1900, 1900, 1900, guaranteed, not in calf, at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 90, 30, 40, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940 for the poly heifers at 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 1970, 1970, 80, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, two bid, and we saw on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000. Good poly offers got out to 2000, 2000, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 230, 230. Down the line, sell it 230, 230, 230. All out, sell 230. 457 kilos, 457 kilos guaranteed, not in calf, here again, 19, 18, 18, 17, 50, 60, 70, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Come red heifers at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850 for the poly heifers gone out to 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850. We're going to sell on the market 1850, 1850, 1860, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 10, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 20 bid, 30 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 bid, 30, all out, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50, 19, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50, all up, sell, 60, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, all out, sell, 90, 60. Thanks, James, thank you. Big white cattle here, big white cattle, meal fed here, meal fed, 740 kilos. Tray, 29, 2800, 28, 10, 20, 28, 30, 40, 28, 50, 60, 28, 70, 80, 28, 90, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 10, 29, 20, 29, 30, 29, 40, 29, 50, 29, 60, 29, 70, 29, 70, and I saw in the ring at 979, 79, 79, 89, 89, 89, 99, 99, 90, 999, 99, 99, 3000, 3000, 3000, 3000, 3000, sell away 3000, 3000, 3000, 3000, 3000, all out, sell, 3000. Comrade cattle meal fed again, 710 kilos, 29, 28, 2750, 2750, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 10, 20, 28, 30, 40, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50, 28, 50. We're there for sale on the market. 858, 58, 58, 58, 68, 68, 68, 78, 78, 78, 78, 78, 78, 78, 78, 78, 78, 78, 88, 88, 80, 888, 88, 80. Selling now at 888, 88, 88, 80, 888, 88, 88, 80. All eight, sell, 28, 80. White Bullocks. 410 kilos. Nice family here. 19, 18, 17 from 17 bed, 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 17 10, 17 10, 17 20, 17 30, 17 40, 17 40, 17 40, 50, 17 50, 60, 17 70, 17 70, 18, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 20, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 40, 18 40, 50, 18 50, 60, 18 70, 18 70, 80, 18 80, 18 80, 18 80. On the market at 1880 for the White Bullocks gone by at 1890, 1890, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910. With me, sells at 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920's in the ring, 1920, 1920. All out, sell, 19 and 20. Angus Bullocks here, Angus Bullocks. 488 kilos, 488 kilos, 21, 2000 from, in 2000 from, 19 from, 1910, 1920, 1930, 1940, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, Angus and Bullocks in 1950, 1950, 1960, 1970, 1970, 1980, 1980, 90, 1990, 2000, 2010, 2020, 2030, 2040, 2050, 2050, 60, on the market at 2 and 60, 2060, 2060, Black Bullocks gone out to 260, 262, 62, 60, sell away, 262, 62, 62, 62, 60, all out, sell, 2060. $550 kilos. Two suckler bred limousine bull calves, 275 kegs. Me 14, 13 from, 1200 from, in 12 from, two cracking coloured calves, 12 bed, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 12, 60, 70, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 60, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 14 on the 14, on the 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, on the market side, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, and 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 90, 1600, and 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 20, 16, 20, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, all up, sell, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, all up, sell this time, 16, 40. This lad is 295 kilos. Same price. 1640 bid at 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1650, 1650, 60, 1660, 1670, 1670, 80, 1680, 1690, 1690, 70. On the market, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1730, 40, 1740, 50, 1750, 60, 1760, 1760, 70, 1770, 80, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 30, 1830, 1830, 40, 1840, 1850, 1850, 60, 1860, 70, 1870, 80, 1880, 90, 1890, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1910, with me at 1910. A red calf, he's a bull calf again, 270 kilos, 16, 15 again for him, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 15, 90, 16 bed, 1600, 1600, 1600, a good red bull calf, on the market, 20 bed, 30 bed, 40 bed, 50 bed, 60 bed, 70 bed, 80 bed, 90 bed, 90 bed, 17, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1730, 1730, 40, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, sell out at 1740, 1740, 1740, Alex, 1740. A good golden calf, 290 kilos, same price. 1740, 17, 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 16, 80, 90, 16, 90, serious golden calf, 16, 90, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, on the market, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1740, 1740, 50, 60, 1760, 70, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 1830, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1860, 70, 1870, 1870, 80, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, in the ring sells 1930. And a good golden calf here again, 270 keg, 17, 16, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 60, 70, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 16. On the market sale, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, 1610, 1620, 1620, 1630, 1630, 1630, 1630, 1630, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1650, 1660, 1670, 1670, 1680, 1680, 1690, 1690, 17, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 20, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 30, 1730, 40, 1740, 50, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 60, 1760, 70, 1770, 1780, 1780, 90, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, Alexa, 1810. And a black limousine car from the same home, 290 kegs, 15, 14, 14, 13 on the frame. Hey, 13 made it, 1300, 13, 10, 13, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 13, 80, 90, 14 made it, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1410, 1410, 1420, 1430, 1440, 1450, 1450, gonna say, on the market, 1460, 1460, 70, 1480, 1490, 1490, 1510, 1510, 20, 1520, 1530, 1530, 40, 1540, 50, 1550, 1560, 1560's here now, 1570, 80, 90, 1590, 1610, 1610, 20, 1620, 1620, 1620, 1620's in the ring at 1620, 1620, 1620, all up, 30, 1630, 1630, 40, 650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 60, 1660, 1660, 1660, finish this time, 1660, 1660, all up, 1660. Frisian Bullocks, 522 kilos, 2000, and 2000 from 19, 18 bedded, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 20, 18, 30, 40, 1850, 60, 18, 70, 80, 90, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, Frisian Bullocks get out to 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 1920, 1920, 1920, 30, 40, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 50, on the the market 60, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960. Selling now at 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960. Sell out to 1960, 1960, 1960. All out, sell, 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 sell. 1960, line. Frisian Mullocks here again, 489 kilos, 19, 18, 17 from, 17, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 60, 1670, 80, 90, 17, 1700, 1700, 1700. Frisian Bullocks 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1740, 1740, 50, 1750, 60, 1770, 80, 90, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 18, sir. On the market, 1800, 1800, 1800. Frisian's gone out. 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. All out. Sell, 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 10. 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 30, 1830, 1830, 1830. 40, 1840, 50, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1860. Finished up then at 1860. All up, sell, 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 sell. 1860. Angus Bullocks 503 kilos, 22, 21, 2000 from, 2, 19 bed, 19 bed, 19 bed, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, Ryan Good Black Cattle of 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 210, 220, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 290, 290, 21, and I saw on the market at 21, 21. With me online now, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Sell out now, 21, 21, 21. All out, sell, 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 sell. 2100 online. Whitehead, I don't know, is he a bull or a rig, whatever you want him yourself, either a bull or a rig. 475 kilos of a bull or a rig. Give me 18, 17, 1600 friend. 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 40, 16, 50, 16, 70, 16, 80, 16, 90, 16, 90, 17, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 50, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 80, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 1800, sir. On the market, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800 for the rig, and out to 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, all out, sell, 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 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, online at 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 30, 1830, 40, 50, 1850, 60, 1860, 1860, 1860, in the ring at 1860, 1860, 1860, selling now at 1860, 70, 1870, 80, 1880, 1880, 90, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all out, sell, 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 100. Black rigs again. Black rigs here again. Bulls or rigs, I'm not sure, but they're strong anyway. Bulls or rigs, we're not sure. 445 kilos. 18, 17, 1600 from, 16, 15 from, 15 from, 15, 14 from, 14 bed, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400. Angus Bulls or rigs, we're not sure. 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 60, 14, 70, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 80, 15, 90, 15, 90, 16, 16, 10, 16, 10, 20, 16, 20, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, on the market, 16, 50, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, sell out at 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60 for the black rigs at 16, 70, 16, 70, 80, 16, 80, 16, 80, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, selling now at 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, hammer up, 1710, all out, 20, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1740, 1740, 50, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, finish this time at 1750, all out, sell, 1750. Same story, bulls and rigs here, bulls and rigs, bit heavier, same price, 1750, up we're going. 1750 minutes, 1750, 1750, 1760, 1770, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. We're there for sale on the market at 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 40, 1840, 1840. Sell out now at 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840. All out, sell, 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 1840. Right, two red-whited heifers, 370 kilos, 14, 13, 12, guaranteed, nothing off. 11 bid, 11 bid, 11 bid, 11. 1100, 1100, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 40, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50. Red, white, and heifers got out to 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150. We're going to sell on the market 1150, 1150, 1150, 60, 1160, 1160, 70, 11, 70, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12. Red heifer's gone out to 1200, 1200, 1200. All out, sell, 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 100. Red, white, and heifer here again. A red, white, and heifer here again. 410 kegs. 410 kegs. Give me 17, 16, 15, and 15, 14, 14, 13, 50, 14, 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 70, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 40, 90, 40, 90, 14, 90, 40, 90, 40, 90, 40, 90 for the red, white, and heifer gone out. 1500 and we saw on the market. 1500, 1500, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 30, 1530, 1530, 1530, 1530, 40, 1540, 1540, 50, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550. Selling now at 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550. All out, sell, 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 sell. 15 and 50. So Club Red, Charlie Heifer, 410 kegs, 18, 17, 16 for 1550, 1600, 1610, 20, 1630, 40, 1650, 60, 1670, 80, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700 for the Golden Heifer gone by at 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710. So Club Red Heifer, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1730, 40, 1740, 50, 1750, 60, 70, 1770, 1770, 1770 on the market sale 1770, 1770, 80, 1780, 90, 1790, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Sell away now at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820. All up sell 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840. All up sell 1840. A big whited heifer, 385 kilos, guaranteed, nothing calf, 16, 15, 14, 14 for, 14, 13 bid, 1300, 1300, 1300, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 14 bid, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 60, 70, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 15 saw on the market at 1500, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, in 50, 15, 50, 15, 60s, online 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, in the ring at 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, and 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, all up, sell, 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 1600. Big red, white and heifer, 605 kilos guaranteed, not in calf, 25, 24, 23, 22, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 10, 20, 23, 30, 40, 50, 23, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4 bit, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, on the market is all 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 10, 24, 10, 24, 10, 20, 24, 20, 30, 24, 30, 40, 24, 40, 24, 40, sell out now at 4, 40, 4, 40, 4, 40, 4, 40, 4, 40, 4, 40, all out, sell, 4, 40. Red, white and heifer again, 495 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, 2, 19, 18 for 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 17, 60, 70, 80, 1800, 1810, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 18, 60, 70, 18, 80, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, Rowan heifer got out to 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. She's there for sale, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all right, sell, 1900, line. This lady is 620 kgs, 25, 24, 23 again, 23, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4 bid, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, guaranteed, not in calf, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, gonna sell on the market, 24, 24, 24, 24, 10, 24, 10, 24, 20, 24, 20, 30, 24, 30, 40, 24, 40, 50, 24, 50, 60, 24, 60, 70, 24, 70, 80, 24, 80, 24, 80, sell out now, 480, 480, 480, 480, all out, sell, 480. Angus heifer, 610 keg, same price, 480, 400. Here's 400 for 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 23, 90, 23, 90, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. Going to sell on the market, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24 for the big black heifer, 410, 410, 410, 420, 420, 430, 430, 440, 440, 450, 450, 460, 460, 460, 460, sell away, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, all out, sell, 460. 535 kilos, 24, 22, 21, 2000 for, 2 for 19, better 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 96, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000 for Valley Africa, down to 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 280, 90, 290, one bid sell, one bid, 2110, 2110, sell out now, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, all out, sir, 1 and 10. 2 great Hereford bullocks, young cattle here now, young cattle, 570 kilos. 23, 22, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 21, 50, 21, 60, 70, 80, 22, 22, 22, 22. Young cattle now, young cattle, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Series by the bullocks, and 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. We're going to sell on the market, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. On the line, sir, 22, 22, 20. 20, 22, 20, 30, 22, 32, 32, 42, 42, 52, 52, 62, 62, 72, 72, 80, 280, 290, 292, 92, 90. Set out now, 292, 92, 92, 90. 3 bid, 3 bid, 3 bid, 310, 310, 310, 320, 320, 330, 333, 33, 40, 343, 50, 353, 53, 53, 53, 50. All up, sell, 350. 670 kegs. Good fed cattle here, fed cattle here, fed cattle, 670 kegs. 28, 27, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 10, 20, 26, 30, 40, 50, 6, 70, 80, 7, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, Great White Cattle 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27. On the market sells at 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 10, 27, 20, 27, 20, 27, 20, 27, 20, 27, 20, 27, 20, 27, 20, 27, 20. Sell out now. 7, 27, 20. All out. Sell. 30, 27, 30, Sam Tran, 7, 27, 30, 27, 37, 37, 30, finish that, 7, 37, 30, 7, 37, 37, 30, all up, sell, 730. And this is a bullock again, 590 kilos, 25, 24, 24, 3, 23, bedded, 23, 23, 23, 23, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 23, 90, 23, 94 bed, 4 bed, 4, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, on the market, 410, 410, 410, 420, 424, 30, 434, 30, selling out 434, 34, 34, 30, 434, 34, 34, 30, 434, 34, 34, 30, all up, sell, 430 on top now, 430, didn't see you there, 430, 40, 440, 440, 450, 450, 450, 460, 460, 460, 460, 70, 470, 480, 480, 480, 480, 480 is outside, solid, 480, 480, 480, all up, 480. Angus Bullocks, here Angus Bullocks, 415 kilos, nice cattle, 18, 17, 16, 10, 16, 15, 50, 16, 16 under, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 60, 16, 70, 80, 17, 110, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 10, lovely black Bullocks, 17, 20, 17, 20, 30, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 60, 17, 60, 70, 17, 18, 90, 17, 90, 1800, on the market, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10 on the ground, at 18, 10, 18, 20, 18, 20, 30, 18, 30, 18, 40, 18, 40, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 60, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, down low, solid 18, 70, 18, 70, all out 18, 70. Cemental heifer guaranteed, nothing calf here guaranteed, nothing calf, 360 kilos, 14, 13, 13, 12 on the bed, 12 on the 12 on the 12 on the cemental heifer, 12 on the 12 on the 12 on the 12 on the 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 50, 60, 12, 60, 12, 60, 70, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13 on the 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 she's there for sale, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 30, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, outside, sell at 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, all out, sell, 13 and 30. Limousine Bullock, Suckler Bread, done twice for Blackleg. 440 kegs, 19, 18, 17, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 18 under, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 80, 19 bed, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, cracker of a limousine Bullock, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 30, 1930, 40, 1940, 50, 1950, 60, 1960, 1960, and I saw here beside me in 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, all up, sell, 1970, 1970, 80, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, finish that, 1980. Suckler Bread Bullocks here, Suckler Bread Bullocks, done twice for Blackleg, 285 kegs. 285 kegs, give me 15, 14, 14, 13, only 12 months, 13 from, 13, 12 beta, 12 under, 12 under, 12 under, 12 under, 12 under, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 13, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, on the market sells at 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, your bet, 13, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40 is over here now, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, sell out to 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, finish down at 1390, 1390, 1390, all out, sell, 1390. Same story, suckler bread, a limousine and an Angus, two bullocks, a limousine and an Angus, done twice for blackleg. 16, 15, 15, 14 from 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50. Two lovely bullocks at 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50. Two suckler bred bullocks now at 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90. On the market size at 14, 90, 14, 90. In the gate at 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90. Here in the gate at 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490. Alex, sal, 1490. These are the comrade heifers. Suckler breds here, suckler breds. Scanned a month ago, scanned empty a month ago, but no engagement. He won't engage them. He doesn't want them home, doesn't want them back, but they were scanned a month ago empty. 360 kilos. 360 kilos. Suckler bred heifers, 14, 13, 13, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 90, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1310, 1310, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50. Heifers at 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 60. On the market, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1420, 1420, 1420, 30, 1430, 40, 1440, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, sell out at 1450, 1460, 1460, 70, 1470, 1470, 1470, 1470, 1470, 80, 1480, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1500, 1510, 1510, 20, 1520, 30, 1530, 1530, 1530, 1530, 1530, all up, sell 40, 1540, 1540, 1540, 1540, 1540, 1540, finish this time, 1540. Comrade heifer, suckler bread again, same story, scanned a month ago empty, scanned empty a month ago, but no engagement here, scanned empty a month ago, no engagement, 300 kilos. 300 kilos, me 1250, 1200, 12 from 11, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 60, 11, 70, 80, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, suckler bread Angus, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. We're going to sell on the market at 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200 for the black heifers, gone out to 1210, 1210, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, 30, 1230, 40, 1240, 1240, 1250, 1250, 60, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, in the ring sells, 1260, 1260, 1260, all up, sell, 12 man, 60. Limousine heifers, guaranteed nothing calf, here guaranteed nothing calf, 390 kilos, big heifers weighing nothing, big heifers weighing nothing, 18, 17, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, limousine heifers, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, 20, 1630, 40, 50, 1650, 60, 1670, 80, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, on the market, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1730, 40, 1740, 1740, 50, 1750, 60, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1770, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, way on top, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, way upstairs, 90, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 30, 1830, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, all out, sell, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, all out, sell, 70, 1870, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, finished up, sell, 18 and 80. Whited heifers guaranteed, nothing calf, here again guaranteed, nothing calf, 420 kilos, 18, 17, 16, 16, 16, 15, 50, 1600, 1610, 1620, 1630, 1640, 1650, 1660, 70, 1680, 90, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1690, 70, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. Why did Harford's gone out to 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700? On the market side, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 20, 1720, 30, 1730, 40, 1740, 50, 1750, 1750, 1750, sell out, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, all out, sell, 1750. Polyhoppers, 380 kilos, guaranteed, nothing calf here, guaranteed, nothing calf, 17, 16, 1500 again for me, 1450, 16, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 1520, 30, 1540, 1550, 1550, 1550 for the polyhoppers, gone out to 1550, 1550, 1550, on the market, sell away at 1550, 60, 1570, 1570, 1580, 1600, 1600, 1610, 1610, 20, 1620, 30, 40, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, sell now, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1640, all out, sell, 1640, line. What's that? A cement lure on, a red and white cement one, 375 kilos, guaranteed, nothing calf. Same price, 1640, 16, 15 for, here 15, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1410, 20, 14, 30, 40, 1450, 60, 1470, 80, 1490, 15. On the market, 1510, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 30, 1530, 1530, 1530, 1530, upstairs, 1530, 1530, 1530, 1530, 1530, all out, sell, 1530. Perfect. Limousine heifer, suckler bred, and certified full organic. Certified full organic. Cert in the office here, cert in the office. Full organic, 300 kilos. 300 kilos, 15, 14, hey 14, 13, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1310, 20, 13, 30, 40, 13, 50, 60, 14, 14. Full organic now, fully organic at 1410, 1410, 1420, 1430, 40, 1440, 1440, 1440, 1440, 1440, 1440. Certified organic and not in calf, 1450, 1460, 70, 1480, 90, 1500, 1500, and I saw on the market at 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500 for the red limousine, never gone out to 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, all out, sell, 100. Same story, certified organic here again, 380 kilos, 15 bed at 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 15, 90, 1600, guaranteed, not in cap, 1600, 1610, 1620, 1630, 1640, 50, 1650, 60, 1660, 70, 1680, 90, 17 bid at 1710, on the market, 1710, 1710's line 20, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1740, 1750, 1750, 60, 1760, 1760, 1760s in the ring at 1760, 70, 1770, 1770, 80, 1780, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, all out, sell, 40, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 60, 1860, 1860, 70, 1870, 1870, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all out, sell, 1900. Same story, not in calf, full simple organic here, full simple organic, 420 kilos. 1810, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850. Stars and all, 4-star genomic tested. 4-star genomic tested at 1850. 1850, 60, 1870, 80, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 19 bed. 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. She's there for sale, 10 bed, 19, 20 bed, 20 bed, 20 bed, 20 bed, 30 bed, 30 bed, 30 bed, 40 bed, 40 bed, 40 bed, 40 bed, 50 bed, 50 bed, 60 bed, 60 bed, 60 bed, 70 bed, 70 bed, 80 bed, 80 bed, 80 bed, 80 bed, 80 bed, 80 bed, 1980 in the ring, sell, 1980, 1980, 1980, all up, sell, 80. 340 kilos. Same story, guaranteed, not in calf, full symbol organic. 16, 15, 14, 20, 14, 40, 14, 60, 14, 80, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, cracker of a heifer, 1510, 1510, 20, 1520, 30, 1540, 1540, 50, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, heifer gone out, 1550, 1550, 1550. Cornisal on the market, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, 1550, all out, sell, 60, 1560, 1560, 70, 1570, 1570, 1570, 1570, 1570, 1570, 1580, 1580, 90, 1590, 1590, 1590, 1590, all up, sell, 1590. Thank you. What have we here? Black heifers, 553 kilos, 553 kilos guaranteed, not in calf, 23, 22, 21 under, 21 bid of 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2 bid, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Poly heifers gone out to 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. On the market side, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. For the good poly heifers gone out to 22, 10, 22, 10, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 30, 40, 22, 40, 22, 40, 22, 40, 22, 40, 22, 40, 22, 40, 22, 40. All out 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50. Still saw 2, 52, 52, 52, 52, 50. All out, sell, 250. Whited heifers, one of them in Angus on the card, and 4 whiteheads. 554 kilos, same price, 22.50. In 22.50, guaranteed, not in calf, 22. 1 bit, 21, 21, 21, 121, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 21, 67, 80, 92, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Whited heifers gone out to 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. We're going to sell on the market 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Whited heifers gone out to 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 10 bid, 10 bid, 20 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 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30. Sell away now, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, all out, sell, 230. Young poly heifers this time, 545 kilos, same price, 22, 30, 22, 30 bid of 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30. On the market sells 232, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 30, 232, 32, 32, 30 for the black heifers gone out to 230, 232, 32, 32, 32, 30. All out, sell, 22, 40, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 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 bid, sell away, 22.50. Black heifers, 435 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf. 435 kilos, 18, 17, 16, 16, 15, 20, 15, 40, 15, 60, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 16, 50, 60, 16, 70, 80, 16, 90, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17. Cornisal on the market, 17, 17, 17, 17. Whited heifers gone out to 17, 17, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40. For the black heifers gone out to 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40. 50, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80. All out, sell, 1780. Whited bullocks, 540 kegs, Young cattle here only 24 and 5 months, 24 and 5 months, 40 kilos, 23, 22, 21, 2,000 beta, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Big bullocks get out to 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Young white cattle at 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, 21, 20, 21, 20, 30, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 50. On the market sells at 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. Sell out 60, 160, 160, 160, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190. All out 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 210, 210, 210, 210, 22, 22, 22, 22, 30, 230, 230, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. In the ring sells, all up, sell, 250. And the white bullock, he's 565 kilos, same price, 250. Ain't 2250 frame, ain't 2250 frame, 22, 21, ain't 21, 2,000 beta, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 210, 220, 230, 40, 250, 260, 270, 280, 291 bit, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. We're going to sell on the market 21, 21, 21, 10, 21, 20, 21, 30, 21, 40, 21, 50, 21, 60, 21, 70, 21, 80, 21, 90, 21, 90, 200, 200, 200, 200. Selling now 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 222, 22, 30, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 262, 62, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280. All up, sell, 280. Whited heifers, 370 kilos, guaranteed, not in car, 14, 13, 13, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 90, 13, on the bane, on the bane, on the bane, on the 13, on the bane, on the whited heifers guaranteed, not in calf, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, on the market at 1400, 1400, 1400, over here sells now at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, all out, sell, 1410, 1410, 1410, 1420, 1420, 1430, 1430, 40, 1440, 50, 1450, 1450, outside sell at 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, all out, sell 1450. Two heifers, a blonde and a limousine, 405 kilos guaranteed, Naninga, 17, 16, 15, 15, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1410, 1420, 1430, 1440, 1450, 1460, 1470, 1480, 1490, 15, 1500, 1500, two colored heifers at 1510, 1520, 1530, 1540, 50, 1550, 1550, 1550, 60, 70, 80, 1590, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, 1620, 1620, 30, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1650. On the market sells at 1650, 1650, 1650. Two good colored heifers, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 60, 1660, 70, 1670, 1670, 80, 1680, 1680, 1680, 90, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. Sell out now, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720. All up, son, 1720. Charlie Heifer, 430 kilos, same price, 1720, in 1720 for 1620, 30, 40, 50, 1660, 70, 80, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, Charlie Heifer, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, guaranteed, not in calf now, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, we sell on the market, 1700 for the Charlie Heifer, gone out, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 30, 1740, 1740, 50, 60, 60, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760. Charlie African out to 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790. Sal now, 1790, 1790, 1790. All up, sal, 1790. Dual purpose here, suitable for breeding or feeding. Feeding or breeding, whichever you like. 345 kilos, a good thick British Frisian heifer. Give me 14, 13, 1200 for. Hey, 12, 11, mid, 11, mid, 11, mid, 11, 1100, 1100, 11, 10, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 60, 11, 70, 11, 80, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90. Feeding or breeding, 11, 90, 11, 90, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12. We're going to sell on the market 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12. Sell away 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12. All up, sell, 1200. A bull calf, here a bull calf. 550 kegs of a bull, 550 kegs of a bull. Me 21, 2000 frame, hit 2 frame, 19, 18 frame, hit 18, 17 bid, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 17, 60, 70, 80, 90, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. Fair knob of a bull now at 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. We're going to sell on the market 19, 10, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, sell away, 19, 20, 19, 30, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 80 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 bid, Alex, 90 bid, 90 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 222, 30, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, finished up at 250, 250, 250, 250, Alex, sell, 2050. Right, that's the end of the cattle now. That's the end of the cattle. Straight into the cows. Straight into the cows. Had a calf, but no engagement. Running with the bull all the spring, running with the bull all the spring there, no engagement. She's only a slip here, only a slip here, 500 kilos, 14, 13, 1200 for her, 12, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, better, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, young slip, now a young slip, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, going to start on the market, 1300, 1300, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, sell out, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, all out, sell, 13 and 50. No engagement here again, running with the bull all the spring, running with the bull all the spring. 18, 17, 16, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 80, 90, 17, 1700, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 60. On the market, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 90, 18, 10, 18, 10, 20, 18, 20, 18, 20, 18, 20, 18, 20. Good warm cow, sell out. 18, 20, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40. Selling all the while. 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40. All out, sell. 1840. There's a good cow, 620 kilos, same price, 1840, 18, 17 for 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 60, 16, 70, 80, 16, 90. No engagement again at 1700, 1700, 1700, great feeder, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, all up, going to sell, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1730, 40, 1740, 1740, 1740. Sell out now at 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740. All up, sell, 1740. No engagement here again. Same thing. 1740. 17 minutes, 17 mid, 17 10, 17 20, 17 30, 17 40, 17 50, 60, 17 70, 80, 17 90, 17 90, 18 sal on the market, 1800, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, sal out 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, all up sal 10. Same price, 1810 again, 1720, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, no engagement again at 1810, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1860, 70, 1880, 90, 1890, 19, sell 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, sell out now 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all out, sell, 100. Right, empty this time, empty this time. 460 kegs. 460 kegs of a young slip here, a young slip. 13, 12, 11, 1,000 quid for 8,000 for a young slip, 8,000 for 810, 820, 830, 840, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850. Good young slip at 850, 850, 860, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870, 870. Young slip gone out at 880, 890, 900, 900, 910, 920, 930, 940, 950, 950, 960, 970, 80, 980, 980, 980, 980, 990, 990, 990,000 beds. Sat away on the market. 1,010, 1,010, 1,010, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, 1,030, all up, sell, 1,030. Guaranteed empty here again, guaranteed empty here again. Give me 12, 11,000 quid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 20,000, 30, 40, 1,050, 60, 70, 80, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, guaranteed non calf, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, on the market to sell, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, all out, sell, 100. Empty here again, 14, 13, 1,200 for 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 90, 13, 1,300, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, sal, 1,400, 1,400, sal away now, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,410, 1,410, 1,410, 1,410, 1,410, 1,410, 1,410, 1,410, 1,410, all right, sal, 1,410. She's 620 kilos, guaranteed empty here again. Same price, 1,410. 1,400 made it, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400. She's there for sale. 1,410, 1,410, 1,410, 1,410, 1,420, 1,420, 1,420, 1,420, 1,420, 1,420, 30, 1,430, 1,430, 40's here first. 1,440, 1,450, 1,450, 1,450, 1,450, 1,450, 60, 1,460, 1,470, 1,470, 1,470. 1480, 1480, 1480, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1490, 1500, 1500, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 20, 1520, 1530, 1530, 1530, 40, 1540, 50, 1550, 1550, 1560, 1560, 70, 1570, 1570, 80, 1580, 90, 1590, 1590, 1590. Select at 1590. See? Guaranteed not a calf here, guaranteed not a calf. Polycow here, polycow. 18, 17, 16, 20, 16, 40, 16, 60, 16, 80, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1720, 1730, 1740, 1740, 50, 60, 70, 70, 80, 70, 90, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. On the market sells at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800 for the polycow going out 10, 80, 10, 80, 20, 80, 20, 80, 20, 80, 20, 80, 20, 80, 20, 80, 20, 80, 20. Sell away 80, 30, 80, 30, 80. 30, 80, 40, 80, 40, 80, 40, 80, 40, 80, 40, 80, 40, 80, 40, 80, 40, all up, sell, 50, 80, 50, 80, 60, 80, 60, 80, 60, 80, 60, 80, 60, finish this time, 1860. Thanks, Tom, you're welcome. 650 kegs, empty. 650 kegs empty. 17, 16, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 15, 90, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 20, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 60, 16, 60, 70, on the market 80, 16, 80, 16, 80, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 17, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, in the ring sells at 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 30, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, Alex, sell, 17, 180. Guaranteed 95 here again. 6 on the kegs here. 6 on the kegs. 13, 12, 11, 11, 10, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 60, 11, 70, 11, 80, 11, 90, 12 bid, 12, and 10, sal, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30, 40, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 60, 12, 60, sell out now, 12, 60, 12, 60, 12, 60, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, Alex, sell, 13, 40. There's a good cow, 620 kilos, guaranteed, empty, 18, 17, 16, 20, 16, 40, 16, 60, 16, 18, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. We're there for sale on the market, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1730, 1740, 1740, 50, 1750, 1760, 1760, 1760. Sell now at 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760. 1760, Alex, sell, 60. 550 kilos. Empty here again. No, what he said? He said no engagement, didn't he? No engagement here, no engagement. 550 Ks. Give me 9. 850 for 800, 800 for 750 for 7 for 7 for 7 for 650 for 550 bit 555 65 75 85 96 600 600 600 600 600 600 600 610 on the market 610 620 620 620 630 630 640 650 650 660 660 660 in the ring sells at 660 670 670 680 680 680 680 680 690 690 690 690 710 710 710 720 720 720 720 730 730 40 740 740 740 750 750 60 760 70 770 80 780 here now 790 798 810 20 828 30 830 830 840 840 840 840 840 840 Alex sell 50 850 60 860 860 860 860 860 860 860 860 860 all up this time 860. No engagement here again, no engagement here again. 545 kilos, 12, 11, 1,000 quid for 10,000 for 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, 20, 9, 30, 9, 49, 49, 50, 9, 60, 9, 70, 9, 80, 9, 90, 9, 90, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tow. On the market at 1,000, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tow. 1,000 bid, no engagement, and we sell it. 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tow. 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tow. 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tow. Alex, sell, at 1,000 quid, 10, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 1,030, 1,030, 1,040, 1,040, 1,050, 1,050, 1,060, 1,070, 1,070, 1,080, 1,080, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 11, 11, 11, 10, 11, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, 30, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40. Alex, sell, 40. There's a good tight young cow, guaranteed not in calf. Good tight young cow, guaranteed not in calf. 565 kilos, 16, 15, 1400, 1410, 1420, 1430, 40, 1450, 1460, 1470, 1480, 1490, 1500, 1500, 1510, 1510, 1520, 1520, 30, 1530, 40, 1540, 50, 1550, 60, 1560, 70, 1570, 80, 1580, 90, 1600, 1600, and I saw on the market 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, sell out 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, Alex, sell, 100. And a good tight young slip again. 15 this time. 14, 13 bid at 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, guaranteed, not in calf, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 14 bid, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, good young slip gone out at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, Sean the America, 10 bid, 10 bid, 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 15, 1500, 15 9, 15 10, 20, 15 20, 15 20, 30, 15 30, 40, 15 40, 15 40, 15 40, 15 40, in the ring sells 15 and 40. Nottingham again here, Nottingham here again, 575 kilos. 13, 12, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 60, 11, 70, 80, 11, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. She's there for sale on the market at 1200, 1200, 1210, 1210, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1230, 1230, 1240, 1240, 1240, 1240, 50, 1250, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, 70, 1270, 80, 1280, 1280, 1280, 90, 1290, 1290, 1290, 1290, 1290, all off, sell, 13, 1300, 1300, 1310, 1310, 1310, 20, 1320, 1320, 30, 1330, 1330, 1330, 1330, 1330, 1330, all up, sell, 13 and 30. Young slip here, a young slip. What he said, the next nine are guaranteed not in calf and all perfect in the bag. All perfect in the bag. Next 9 are guaranteed not in calf and all perfect in the bag. 505 kilos this lady, and she's only a first calf to her here, guaranteed not in calf. Give me 13. 12, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 60, 11, 70, 80, 11, 90, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300. Lovely young slip for making a 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300. We're there for sale on the market, 1300, 1300, 1310, 1310, 1320, 1320, 30, 30, 30, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 80, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, in the ring sells 1380, 1380, 1380, all up, sell, 1380. Same story, slip again, same remarks, clean of the bag, same price, 1380, bid at 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380. We're going to sell on the market 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, all out, sell at 1380. One. Same remarks, clean of the bag again, same price again. 1380 bid at 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, lovely milk for that one. 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 1380, 90, 1390, 1390, 14, 1400, 1410, 1410, 1420, 1420, 1420, 1430, 1430, 1430, 40, 1440, 1450, 1450, 1460, 1460, 1470, 1470, 1480, 1480, 1490, 1490, 1500, 1500, 1510, 1510, 20, 1520, 1520, on the market 30, 1530, 40, 1540, 1540, 1540, in the ring sells at 1540, 1540, all upset, 15 and 40. Guaranteed not in calf and clean of the bag. Guaranteed not in calf and clean of the bag. 14, 13, 12 for, 12 for, 11, 11 for, 1010, 1020, 1030, 1040, 1050, 1060, 70, 1080, 90, 1090, 1090, 1100, 1100, 1100. Not in calf and clean of the bag. 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1110, 1120, 1120, 1130, 1140, 1150, 1160, 1170, 1180, 1190, 1190, 1190, 1190, 1190, 1190, 1190, 12 is here before you, sir. On the market, here before you now. Here before you, 1210, 1210, 1220, 1220, 1230, 1230, 1230, 1240, 1240, 1240, 1240, 50, 1250, 1250, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1280, 1280, 1280, 1290, 1290, 1290, 1290, 1290, 13, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, Alex, sell, 100. Not in calf and clean in the bag. Give me 12, 11,000 for 950, 969, 79, 89, 90,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000. Nothing gaff, clean in the bag, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 1,020, 1,030, 1,040, 50, 1,050, 60, 1,070, 80, 1,090, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, on the American sales, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1110, 1110, 1120, 1120, 1120, 1130, 1130, 1140, 1140, 1140, 1150, 1150, 60, 1160, 1160, 1160, 1160, sell away, 1160, 1160, Alex, sell, 1160. Nothing cash, clean in the bag. Same price, 1160. 1160 for, 1160 for, 11 for, 11 for, 1,000 again, 1,010, 20,000, 30, 40, 1,050, 60, 1,070, 80, 1,090, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, nothing cash, clean in the bag. 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100. We're going to sell 10 bid, 11, 10, 11, 10, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, Alex, sell, 12, 20. Nothing cash, clean in the bag. 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, big powerful cow. 13, 13, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 90, 13, 90, 13, 80, 14, 14, 100, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, all up 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, all up, sell, 14, 60. See? Nothing cash, clean in the bag. Same price, 14, 13, 1,200 for 12, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 13, 10, 20, 13, 30, 40, 13, 50, 60, 13, 70, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400. She's there for sale on the American 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, all out, sell, 100. Same story, nothing cash, clean in the bag, same price, 1,400, 14 bid, 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 40 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 bid, going to sell, on the American 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 10, 40 10, 40 10, 40 20, 40 20, 40 20, 40 30, 40 30, 40 30, 40, 40 50, 40 50, 40 50, 60, 40 60, 40 60, 70, 40 70, 80, 40 80, 40 80, in the ring, sells at 40 80, 40 90, 40 90, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 15 10, 15 10, 20, 15 20, 15 20, 15 20, 15 20, 15 20, all up, sell, 15 20. This lady, no engagement is to the bag or the belly. No engagement either way here, no engagement either way here. This lady 16, 15, 14, 13, 15, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 40, 60, 70, 80, 40, 90, 50, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, big couch, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. We're going to sell 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, sell out 15, 60, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 1,600, 1,600, 16, 10, 16, 10, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 50, 16, 50, 60, 16, 60, 70, 16, 70, 80, 16, 80, 16, 80, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 17, 17, 17, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 30, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, all up, sell, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, all like, sell, 100. See? What's this? Empty dry. Same price, quick, 1,800. Bid it 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Big cow, empty dry. 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Conisal, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Sell out at 1800, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1860, 1860, 70, 1870, 80, 1880, 1890, 1819, 19, 1910, 1910, 20, 1920, 30, 1930, 40, 1940, 50, 1950, 60, 1960, 70, 1970, 1970. Sell now 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 80, 1980, 1980, 1990, 1990, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 80, 280, 90, 290, 1 bid, 1 bid, 1 bid, 110, 20, 120's all here, 30, 130, 130, 140, 140, 50, 150, 150, 150, 150, 60, 160, 160, 160, down the line, sells at 160, 160, all up, sell, 160. Empty dry again, same price, 160, 2 for, 10, 2 for, 19, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 80, 18, 80, 19, 19, 10, 19, 20, 30, 19, 40, 50, 19, 60, 70, 19, 80, 90, 19, 92, better, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, gonna sell on the market, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, big cow gone out at 2000, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, all out 72, 72, 70, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 100, 100, 100, 110, 110, 110, 120, 120, 120, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, with me sells then at 130, all up 130. Come red cow, empty dry, same price quick, 130 bid, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 190, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. She's there for sale on the market at 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, big hearts of a cow sell out at 22, 10, 210, 220, 222, 22, 22, 20, 222, 30, 232, 40, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, in the ring sells at 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 60, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, all out 70, 270, 80, 280, 280, 280, 280, 290, 293, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, all upset, 2300. 605 kilos, empty dry, empty dry, empty dry, 18, 17, 16, 15, 50, 1600, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 60, 16, 70, 80, 16, 90, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, we're there for sale on the market, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, cow gone out, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 30, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 50, 17, 50, 60, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 70, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, in the ring sells at 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, all up, sell, 17, 80, yes. 620 kilos, a young cow and empty dry here, empty dry, 1780 bid, 1780, 1790, 1810, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 80, 18, 90, 18, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. She's there for sale on the market, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. Big tight cow got out to 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. Alex, sal, 1900. Brandon. 605 kilos, same price, 1900, empty dry, 1900, 1810, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 80, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 19's line, on the market at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, on the line solid, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all out, sal, 1900, line, 36 is due, yours, empty. Guaranteed empty here, guaranteed empty. Nice warm cow. Same price, 19, 18, 17 for 16 minutes, 1600, 1600, 1610, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 60, 16, 70, 80, 16, 90, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. She's there for sale on the market, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. Guaranteed, none of gas, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. All up, sell, 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 100. Same story, guaranteed empty. Good warm cow, same price, 1700. He's 17 for, he's 17, 16 minutes, 1600, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 80, 16, 90, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. We're there for sale on the market, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, all out, sell, 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 1700. She's 735 kilos, a big stretch of a cow, 23, 22, 21, 2000 for her, 2 bit of 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, guaranteed empty, 210, 220, 232, 42, 50, 260, 270, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 100 online and sell, on the market, 100, 100, 100, online sells now, 100, 100, 100, 100, 110, 110, 110, 110, in the ring sells, 110, 110, 110, 110, sell out to 110, 110, 110, 110, all out, sell, 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 110, see, 2, 19, 18 for empty here, guaranteed empty, 18, 17 for, 17, 15, 16, 17, 17 minutes, 1700, 1700, 1710, 17, 20, 30, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 50, 17, 50, 60, 17, 70, 17, 70, 80, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 18, sa, on the market, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, all out, sell, 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 100. She's only a slipping perfect to the dog here, perfect to the dog. Guaranteed, not a gaff. Only a slipping perfect to the dog. Clean bag here, clean bag. Gave me 15, 14, 13 for 13, 12. 12, 11, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200. Nice milky one she is. 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1210, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 50, 60, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70. Going to sell on the market, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80. Sell out. 12, 80, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 30, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10. In the ring sells 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70 is in the ring at 13, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80. All up, sell 80. Fine. Thanks, selling. 41 is next. Nottingham here, Nottingham. 12, 11. 10, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 11, 11, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 60, 70, 11, 80, 90, 11, 90, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12, 10, on the market, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 60, 70, 12, 70, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, sell away now, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, 100, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, Alex Salsa, 13, 50. Don't worry about that one once we have that one ready. Nottingham here, Nottingham here, Nottingham. 14, 13, 12 for 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50. Guaranteed, not in cow, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 80, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, sa. On the market, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, all up, sal, 13, 60. Empty here again, 590 kilos, same price, 1360. 13, 1200 for 11, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12. Go to sell on the market, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. Cow going out, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. All out, sell, 100. There's a good cow, 16, 15, 14, bid, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 30, guaranteed empty, 40, 40, 14, 50, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 90, 15 bid, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, on the market, 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, sell away now, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, all out, sell. 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 1600, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 20, here before you, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 50, 16, 50, 16, 60, 16, 60, 70, 16, 70, 16, 70, 16, 70, 16, 80, 16, 80, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, all up, sell, 17, 1700, 1700, 1710. 20, 1730, 1730, 40, 1750, 1750, 1750, sell out at 1750. 45, one sir, guaranteed not in golf, here guaranteed not in golf. Give me 14. 13, 12 minute, 1200, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 60, 70, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 30, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, guaranteed, not in golf, 13, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300. We're going to sell on the market. 10 bid, 10 bid, 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, all out, sell, 1390. 570 kegs of empty, same price, 1390, 1390 better, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, a bit of a lump on our hind hip, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, going to sell, 1390, 1390, 1390, 1390, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50, all out, sell, 60. 1460, sell online then at 1460, all out, sell, 1460. 585 kegs, there's a better cow, 17, 16, 1500 for 14, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 15, 10, 15, 20, 30, 15, 40, 15, 50, 15, 60, 70, 15, 80, 16, sir. On the market, 16, 10, 16, 10, 20, 16, 20, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 50, 16, 50, 60, 16, 60, 70, 16, 70, 80, 16, 80, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90. Sell to the ring at 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90. All out, sell, 6, 17, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 30, 1730, 1730, 1730, 40, 1740, 50, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, all up, sell, 1750. Norwegian Red Cow, give me 13, 12, 11, guaranteed empty, 1010, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 11, 1100, 1100, 1100, a Red Cow, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, we're there for sale on the market, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1110, 1110, 1120, 1120, 1120, 1130, 1130, 1140, 1140, 1140, 1150, 1150, 60, 1160, 1170, 1170, 1180, 80, 11 80, 11 90, 11 90, 12, 1200, 1200, 12 10, 12 10, 12 20, 12 20, 12 30, 12 30, 12 40, 12 40, 12 50, 12 50, 12 50, 60, 12 60, 12 60, 12 60, 70, 12 70, 12 80, 12 80, 12 80, 90, 12 90, 12 90, 13, 1300, 1300, 1300, red and white cow 10, 13 10, 20, 13 20, 13 20, 30, 13 30, 40, 13 40, 13 50, 13 50, 60, 13 60, 70, 13 70, 80, 13 80, 13 80, 90, 13 90, 13 90, 13 90, all excel 13 90. 535 kilos, guaranteed empty, same price, 39.90, 13 for 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 on the 10, 12, 20, 30, 12, 40, 50, 12, 60, 70, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, on the American side, 13, 13, 13, 13 for the cow gun out, 13, 13, 13, 10, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13 40 50, 13 50 60, 13 60, 13 70, 13 70 80, 13 80 90, 13 90 14, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1410, 14 10 20, 14 20, 14 30, 14 30 40, 14 40 50, 14 50 60, 14 70, 14 70 80, 14 80 90, 14 90 1500, 15 10, 15 10, all like 20, 15 20, 15 20, 15 30, 15 40, 15 40, 15 50, 15 60, 15 60, 15 70, 15 80, 15 80, 15 80, 15 80, all of this time 15 and 80. Black Bull, ton weight, take 3 ton. Bid, 3 bid, 3 bid, 3 bid, 3, 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 3 bid, 3 bid, 3, 20, 3 23, 23, 23, 40, 3 43, 43, 60, 3 63, 63, 80, 3 80, 3 80, 3 80, 31, 31, 31, 31, 20, 31, 20, 31, 40, 31, 40, 31, 60, 31 80, 31 80, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32. On the market size, 32 20, 32 20, 32 40, 32 40, 32 60, 32 80, 32 80, 33, 33 20, 33 20, 33 40, 33 60, 33 60, 33 60, 33 60. In the ring sells at 33 80, 33 84, 34 34, 34 34 20, 34 20, 34 40, 34 40, 34 60, 34 60, 34 80, 34 80, 3500, 35 20, 35 20, 35 40, 35 60, 35 80, 3600, 3600, 3600, all up, 3600. Empty. Purebred cow guaranteed empty. Purebred cow with papers guaranteed empty. 675 kegs. 675 kegs. 25. 24, 23 for 2200, 21 bid, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2 bid, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 23, 70, 23, 70, and I sell on the market at 370, 370, 370 for the red cow going out to 370, 370, 370, 373, 73, 70, all it sell, 370. Pure with peppers, ton weight again, and take 3 ton again. Bid 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3 and 20, 320, 340, 340, 340, 360, 380, 380, 380, 380, 31, 31, 20, 31, 20, 31, 40, 31, 60, 31, 60, 31, 80, 31, 80, 32, 32, 20, 32, 20, 32, 40, 32, 40, 32, 60, 32, 80, 32, 80, 32, 3, 33, 33, 20, 33, 40, 33, 40, 33, 60, 33, 60, 33, 60, 33, 80, 33, 80, 4, 34, 34, 34, 20, 34, 20, 34, 20, 40, 34, 40, 34, 60, 34, 60, 34, 80, 34, 85, 35, 20, 35, 20, 35, 40, 35, 40, 60, 35, 60, 35, 80, 35, 86, 36, 36, 20, 36, 40, 36, 40, 36, 40, in the ring sells, 36, 60, 36, 80, 36, 80, 36, 80, 36, 87, 37, 20, 37, 20, 37, 3740, 3740, 3760, 3760, 3780, 3788, 3820, 3820, 3820, 3820. All out, sal, 820. Welcome. Frisian cow, empty. Guaranteed empty here, 570 kegs. Empty and dry, 570 kegs. 16, 15, 14, 14 beta, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 80, 14 on the 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 60, 14, 70, 80, 14, 90, 15, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500. We're going to sell on the market 1500, 1510, 1510, 1520, 1520, 1530, 1530, 40, 1540, 1550, 1550, 60, 1560, 70, 1570, 80, 1580, 1590, 1590, 16 on the 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 20, 1620, 1630, 1630, 40, 1640, 1650, 1650, 60, 1660, 70, 1670, 1670, 1670. All right, sell, 1670. Thank you. Running with the Charlotte Bull that was sold through the cattle there a while ago. Now running with the Charlotte Bull, no engagement. Running with the Charlotte Bull, no engagement. With the half-red Charlotte Bull. 680 kegs, 19, 18, 17 for, 17, 16 for, 15, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 15, 90, 16, 10, 16, 20, 30, 16, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 16, 80, 90, 1700, 1700, 1700. Angus cow, no engagement to 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. We're going to sell on the market 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1730, 40, 1740, 1750, 1750, 60, 1760, 1770, 1770, 80, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1800, 1800. In the ring sells at 1810, 1810, 20, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 30, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 50, 1850, 60, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1870, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1900, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1960, 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, 1990, 1990, and 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, and 10, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 290, 290, 21, 21, 21, 21, all right, 2110, 2110, 20, 2120, 30, 2130, all up, sell, 130. She has no calf registered here, no calf registered, and she's not in calf. No calf registered, and she's not in calf. 525 kilos, be 17, 16, 15, 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 15, 90, 1600, 1600, 1600. No calf registered now at 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, 1620, 1630, 1640, 1650, 1660, 1670, 1680, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. We're going to sell 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1740, 1740, 1750, 1760, 1760, 1770, 1780, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1870, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880. In the ring sets at 1890, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1960, 1960, 1970, 1980, 1980, 1980. In the ring, 1980, all up, sell, 1980. No engagement this time, no engagement. 13, 12. Oh yeah, big eye here, big eye, but she has it for years. She has it for years, he says. Me 12, 11, 1,000 quid for, 8,000 for, 8,000 for, 8,000 for, 9 for, 800, 810, 28, 30, 40, 8, 50, 60, 8, 70, 88, 99, 900, 910, 910, 920, 920, 30, 9, 30, 40, 9, 50, 60, 9, 70, 80, 990, 1,000 bid. And we saw on the market, 1,000 bid, 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 gonna sell, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 1,030, 1,030, 40, 1,040, 50, 1,050, 60, 1,060, 70, 1,070, 80, 1,080, 1,080, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 11, 1,100, 1,110, 1,120, 1,120, 1,130, 1,140, 1,140, 1,150, 1,160, 1,160, 1,170, 1,180, 1,180, 1,190, 1,190, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200 in the ring sells at 1,210. 1210, 1210, with me, sell at 1210, 1210, all out, sell, 1210. 615 kilos with no engagement here, no engagement, 15, 14, 1,300 for, ain't 13, 12 for, ain't 12 for, ain't 12 for, 11 bid, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 60, 11, 70, 80, 11, 90, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12, going to sell at 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,210, 1,210, 1,220, 1,220, 1,220, 1,230, 1,230, 1,240, 1,240, 1,240, 1,250, 1,250, 1,260, 1,260, 1,260, 1,260, 1,270, 1,270, 1,280, 1,280, 1,280, 1,290, 1,290, 1,290, 13, 1,300, 1,310, 1,310, 1,310, 1,320, 1,320, 1,320, 1,320, 1,320, 1,320, 1,320, in the ring sells at 30, 1,330, 1,340, 1,340, 1,340, 50, 1,350, 60, 1,360, 1,370, 1,370, 80, 1,380, 1,390, 1,390, 1,400, 1,410, 1,420, 1,420, 1,430, 1,430, 1,430, 1,430, Alex, sell, 1,430. Empty dry, 11,000. 950 for, 900 for, 900 for, 8 bid at 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 8, 10, 20, 8, 30, 40, 850, 60, 870, 80, 880, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900. She's there for sale on the market at 900, 900, 900, 900. Cow out at 900, 900, 900, 900. Empty and dry, 910, 920, 920, 920, 920, 930, 940, 940, 950, 960, 960, 960, 970, 80, 980, 980, 980, 980, 90, 990, 990, 990. Sell out now at 990, 990, 990, 990, 990. Alex, sell, 990. Great blue cow. Running with the bulls all the year there. Running with the bull all the year, no engagement. Running with the bull all the year, no engagement. 735 kilos. 27. 26, 2,500, 23, better 23, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4, 24, 24, 24, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, blue white account running with the bull, no engagement, at 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. She's there for sale on the market at 25, 25, 25 for the red blue cow, going out to 25, 25, 25, 10, 25, 10, 25, 20, 25, 30, 25, 30, 40, 25, 40, 50, 25, 60, 25, 70, 25, 80, 25, 90, 25, 96, and 10, 6, 10, 6, 20, 6, 20, 30, 6, 30, 40, 6, 40, 50, 6, 50, 60, 6, 60, 6, 60. Sal now in the ring at 6, 66, 66, 60, 6, 66, 66, 66, 66, 60. All up, sal, 6, 60. Right, same story, running with the bull, no engagement, 865 kilos, 670, 680, 690, 700, 710, 720, 730, 740, 750, 760, 770, 780, 790, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, big fat black white cow at 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800. She's there for sale on the market at 800, 810, 810, 810, 20, 820, 820, 30, 830, 840, 840, 850, 850, 60, 860, 70, 870, 80, 880, 90, 890, 890, 899, 900, 900, 900. Sell out, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900. All out, sell, 900. What's this one? Guaranteed not a gaff here, guaranteed not a gaff. 520 cags, 13, 12, 11, 11,000 quid, 950,000, 1,010, 20, 1,030, 40, 1,050, 60, 1,070, 80, 1,090, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100. She's there for sale. 10 bid, 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 12. In the ring sells at 12, 10, 12, 10, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30. With me sells then at 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 30. Alex sells, 40, 50, 60, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80. Alex sells, 12, 80. She's empty here again. Empty and she's only a slip. Empty and only a slip. Give me 18, 17, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 60, 1700, 1700, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 60, 17, 70, 80, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. Empty and only a slip at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Going to sell on the market 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1870, 1870, 1880, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 40, 1940, 1950, 1950, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960. In the ring sells 1960. Yeah, she's empty and dry, empty, dry, good thick warm cow now, good thick cow. 23, 22, 21, bit of 21, 21, 21, 21, 20, 40, 60, 82, 22, 22, 22, 20, 40, 60, 80, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 10. On the market, 320, 23, 30, 340, 340, 350, 350, 63, 63, 73, 73, 80, 380, 90, 390, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4. Sell away, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, Alex, sell. 400 line. Empty dry again. 19, 18, 17, 17, 16, 15, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 70, 80, 15, 90, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 16, 80, 90, 16, 90, 17, 1700, 1700, 1700. She's there for sale on the market. 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. Good warm count out. 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 30, 1730, 1740, 1740, 1750, 1750, 1760, 1760, 1770, 1770, 80, 1780, 1790, 1790, 18, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1830, 40, 1840, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860. In the ring sells at 1860. 700 kilos, empty dry, 24 again, 23, 22, 21, bid of 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 22, 22, 22, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, sell now, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 23, 90. In the ring this time at 393, 93, 90, 393, 93, 93, 90. All up, sell, 390. That's them all. Thank you very much. That's them all. Thank you.